Hey guys, we are live, so for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I will be your friendly Dungeon Master this evening. Tonight, we're continuing on with our ongoing campaign, playing Paizo Publishing's very cool 2nd edition Pathfinder role-playing game, and we are playing our campaign set in Greg Gillespie's very awesome Barrowmaze Complete setting. And with me tonight are the stars of the ongoing Barrowmaze campaign. I'll go, let's see here, the order I've got you guys, I'll shake things up and go right to left this time because I can see Arlen's trying to eat, and I'm a jerk. First up is Arlen Walker.
Hi, I'm Arlen. I am playing Sir Yvain, the class is called Champion, but the specific subclass is called Paladin, I think is the...
That's
anyway,
right.
He's a lawful good dude in heavy armor who smites bad things.
You are
you
clearly
guys get it.
Trained in nomenclature, so well done.
Yeah.
Next up is George.
Hey, I'm George. I'm playing Bargo the Infamous, who is a wizard. Just a wizard, nothing else, human. And he's very versatile. He's got a lot of spells up his sleeve, and he's currently very ravenous. Very hungry.
Yes, that's right. Afflicted by the curse of the trolls. Next up is John.
Oh, hey everybody! I'm playing Zuko, the fire-slinging goblin. He also heals, so nice duality there. He has also been enfeebled, but he's even hungrier than Bargo because he didn't make his saving throw.
That's right. And next up is Dave.
Hey everybody, I'm Dave at DJF Poet on Instagram. DavidJFortune.com, and tonight I'm drinking Jim Beam's Devil's Cut, and that's probably what Wes would have been drinking. No, hey, Wes was drinking ale, and he's not nearly hungover. Just nothing ranger suffering from a hangover.
Nice.
And being chased by a troll ghost.
Yes. And last but not least is Jeffrey.
Hey everybody, I'm Jeff, and I'm playing Badonk Bent Bucket, the circus acrobat monk. And tonight I'm going to be drinking some Ardbeg out of a fancy new glass, as recommended by Dave Forte.
Wow, pretty cool.
And I don't have them yet, so now I feel obligated to go and buy them because Jeff went and bought them.
I'll tell you how good it is, and then you'll know.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay, so guys, what happened last session? It's been a whopping 2 days since we left, so I imagine.
Firing Bard song.
Yeah. Before we set off, Zuko made some for his first expedition into the Barrow Moor, in search of a troll cave. What led you guys off into the Barrow Moor in the middle of the winter in search of a troll cave?
So basically, we're after something called Bone Blossom, which from a corpse that has not yet risen, which we have been told will cure Tamsin's father, Hendon, who is being turned into a vampire within the course of a day. We're trying to slow it down. We have somebody back there trying to slow that process down. So Wes, I think it was pointed out that there was a troll cave that they had visited prior out in the Barrowmoor and had wiped out those trolls. And so the thought was that maybe we'd find something there. So we spent the session last time trying to get to the cave. And we had some interesting moments along the way, but ultimately we arrived and...
Did you say you had interesting moments?
Yeah. 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 You'll have to go watch the previous episode to find out what they were. We survived though, and we reached the cave. And anybody tell me if I miss anything? But Wes and Bargle, we knew something was inside. We got a little bit worried, like literally worried, which manifested as being ravenous for Bargle and ultimately for Zuko as well. But in entering the cave, we discovered that the trolls were dead, and they were not zombies. And we don't know how many there are. There's at least one. It is an actual ghost.
Yeah, I think it's only been Wes thus far who has actually seen this spectral troll come running out.
Yeah. Wes kind of came. He had gone farther in to the cave, and then had kind of come, I think, sort of semi rushing back. Into Bargo, who is now not only hungry but freaking out.
Yeah. Okay.
Because he knows Wes is super courageous, considering he took on that skeletal giant and saved our lives in the previous.
That's true. Yeah.
And Bargle, you get a hero point for that great recounting of last session.
See, I'm not needed here.
I'm just
Kevin is like,
I'm just trying to help us out. We're about to fight some nasty.
You are correct, and Bargo, you do get a hero point for prompting that.
Thanks, Kevin and Jeff.
All right, so guys, let's just carry on with the where we've left things. Wes has just come racing back down the corridor. Bargo, what you can see is there's something glowing down the corridor there. You've heard that terrifying roar again. But now we turn to Zuko. So Zuko is still afflicted by that curse of ravenous hunger that had set him before. So you'd have to spend one action eating. Yeah.
Picking anything up off the ground that looks slightly edible, and just starts walking and striding over to about, click, work.
Okay.
It's not working. There we go. I'm going to move here just so we can see inside.
Okay.
Then, so can I see that ghost?
You can see the outline of the thing, yes.
Oh, that's not good. He doesn't like it. He starts to like hum a little song and dance a little bit, and he casts guidance on Wes.
Okay. Nice. Okay. So then, Sir Yvain, you're up next here.
So I have a rules question.
Of course.
If I ready an action and then execute, does that count as my reaction for the turn, or is that separate?
It does. It counts as a reaction.
Okay. So I can't, for instance, ready my sword, strike with the sword, and then also do my retributive strike.
No, unfortunately, you get the one reaction per turn.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. So I'm gonna stride.
Hey, you want to hear some more good news? Last night, I sat up reading the divine spells. I couldn't find anything up to level 10 that actually gets rid of fatigue.
Yep.
Wow.
Restoration can remove.
No, it can remove certain conditions. Fatigue is not one of those conditions.
All I have to do is release a book, and the only thing it needs to have is a spell that removes fatigue.
It ruins my game.
$50. Everybody will buy it.
All right, so Sir Yvain,
spell book.
You've heard that roaring. You've heard them stepping in. Now listen, Sir Yvain, having seen what you spotted, what your allies have seen there, this hideous, towering spectral troll. Going on what your roll was before, your religion roll, I'll allow you to know that these things are likely spectral apparitions, which means that mortal weapons are unlikely to have any significant effect on them, if any.
That was what I was just about to ask, if I could do some sort of recall knowledge to figure out how we fight this thing.
Yeah, no, I'll let you carry that through on.
Okay, well then, I'm gonna raise my shield in the hopes that might help somehow, and then I think I'm just gonna burn that last action, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Then next up is... I'll take Werbin out of this. Werbin is watching the non-existent horses, as is Buka. And what I'll do is... Jeff, would you kind of click on your token and roll... roll initiative, please. We'll let you roll... actually, just roll perception. That'll be fine.
Initiatize.
How'd you do? Initiatize. 17. Not bad, not bad. Okay, I'll just put you in order here. Boom, you're after spectral trolls. Okay, so Yvain is finished. That means next up is Bargle. So you see this thing lurking down there. You still have to spend a round or one of your actions eating. You got 2 actions left over. What are you doing?
So I'm very nervous, and I think about putting my shield up, and then I realized maybe I should just attack this thing. so I'm gonna try a spell that I haven't used before, and see if it does anything. Because I want to figure out and be able to tell my companions what might affect this kind of thing.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try electric arc. So it does electric damage.
Okay.
It's a basic reflex save.
Okay. Arc of lightning leaps from one target to another, dealing 10. So it's reflex save for half. Let's see here. Resistances are. Okay. So that let's see here. It gets a reflex save as well. Your DC is what?
Oh, sorry. My DC is 19.
19. Okay. It succeeds. So you can see the electricity play across this thing, and like where it hits, it sort of like dissipates. It does not seem to have any effect on it, though.
Okay.
Now,
guys, this isn't good. This is really bad.
So it's not that. Let me make sure that you're understanding this is clear. It's not that it moved through the thing. You know, it's that it did connect, but your magics just did not find as much purchase on this incorporeal magical entity than what it could have.
Got it. I'm still panicking.
It made it safe. So
yeah, understood.
Yeah.
Still panicking. Can't do anything else. Those are my 3 actions total.
Excellent.
So I get to make a 40?
Yes. Will save again, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
So here we go.
Hopefully this works. Come on.
22. Nice. You are no longer hunger.
Excellent.
Finally, it passes.
Okay, that's right.
Wes, your turn. 3 actions. What are you doing?
West is scared of ghosts, but he's got friends that are needing him right now, so he'll draw the hammer.
Yep.
Use hunt prey.
Okay.
And then hunted shot.
Nice. Yeah, sounds good. Just make 2 attacks.
You get a +1 to one of them you pick.
Oh, yeah, you got your guidance too, yeah.
My mace of returning.
Okay, 17. Not quite good enough. But it's gonna be minus. Hold on. It is a agile weapon. It brings it down to 4. It's your hunted target, which brings it down to 3. Right?
Yeah.
And then it also. Don't you have something that brings it down to 2, or am I crazy?
It's a finesse weapon as well. So these are my attacks.
It's also the finesse one. It's the agile trait. Finesse means you can use your agility or your dexterity to attack.
Oh, right.
Agile is the one that reduces the.
-2 with agile.
Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. So then that means it is a 23. The +1, John. No, that would have been to the first attack. Yeah.
Well, he gets to pick, so.
He gets to pick before he rolls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can't retroactively.
Oh, I didn't hear him say. So.
I assumed that it was. Well, that's not true. I shouldn't have said that. Maybe he would have saved it for the second one. In any event, the second one is definitely a hit. And you guys can see the bar now, right?
Yes. Well, half of it anyway.
Okay.
Yep.
There is a small, portion of its corporeal, like green glowing form that is blown away, but it is extremely minimal. And it returns to your hand, Wes. Speaking of spectral trolls. It comes lurching forward. And it makes a swing. And again, I'm using my shittier green dice, so you're not getting good old big blue. And it's going to try and hit you. Oh, Sir Yvain, you are right in the way there. That is definitely what it's going to do. So let's see here. A 16 versus
16
AC.
Is not good enough.
Nice. So you batter this thing's claw aside, and then does it want to attack a second time? I think so. Well, I think it hits your shield, and its hand kind of recoils because it's your shield is infused with that divine power, right? You got shield ally as your
Uh-oh.
so and passes into the wall.
Oh.
Badonk, your turn. What are you doing?
Okay, so are my wraps glowing?
Your wraps no longer glow in the presence
Oh.
of undead. Yeah.
Oh, they don't do that anymore.
No,
Okay.
because it's the Barrowmaze, so it'll be constantly growing. To be honest, that proved to be... It was a cool narrative twist at first, and then it proved to be just a pain in the ass for me to figure out where things are in the Barrowmaze, so...
Right, okay. So can I tell that they're in trouble?
Oh yeah, like you're standing... I mean, maybe you and Badonk and... You and Wyvern and Buka were kind of discussing what to do. You know, like, well, we should maybe have someone wait outside, and suddenly you can hear this screaming and stuff inside. So, what would you like to do? You're just outside the cave there.
Well, I'm going to use my action to rush in there.
Okay.
So, let's see, what's my movement on this version of the bank?
I think it's like 30, isn't it?
Where is movement on this page?
Speed.
Oh.
I think it's the top left, maybe? On the PDF it is, at least. Hold on, I can...
Oh, movement, speed 40. Okay.
40, nice. Wow.
Wow.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I will move past west 5,
Okay.
6, and stop right here.
Awesome. Okay, so you go racing in there, and everyone is sort of, like, looking at the walls and looking all over the place trying to see what's going on. That was only one action. You have 2 more.
Can I see this thing now?
No.
It passed through the wall. Which wall?
The wall right here.
So Badonk says, "What's going on?"
There's a ghostly troll and it went through that wall.
Okay.
Closest to Surrey Vein.
Now I'm gonna ask a question that I know Kevin's gonna say no to, but I'm gonna put him on the spot. Do I have my ghost busting trap still?
Your Ghostbusters
Is this
trap.
the same universe? Are we still in the same world?
That's fine, yeah. Yeah, because you did get one of those, yes.
That was my reward from my little
Yeah,
friends.
from the expedition to Serene. Yeah, no, we're...
Yeah.
the next story arc in the wintertime is going to involve Serene, so...
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
All right. A ghost, you say? And Badonk pulls out his ghost busting trap.
Nice! Okay.
From his friend.
And it looks like, if you can picture, like, a Ghostbuster trap, but, like, if it had been made by, like, a steampunk kind of... with a steampunk design aesthetic. So it's got the same kind of, like, boxiness to it. There's wood. There's a lot of, like, brass and stuff. There's spigots that have, like, you know, what are they called? The Jacob's Ladder. It's kind of going up on the thing. So you've got that out. That is stored. And
Well, he's kind of holding it, like, ready to throw it under the ghost.
okay. So technically, he doesn't have enough actions left to ready the action, but he's getting this thing ready.
Yeah, it's not ready. That's just what he's standing.
You know what I'll say is here. You take it out and you get it going. You turn the little crank, and the Jacob's
okay.
Ladder sees electricity going up the thing, and you've got it ready. Awesome. Okay, Zuko, your turn. What are you doing?
I just remembered that I didn't do my will save to try to fight off this curse last turn.
Yeah, go ahead and make your will save. We're all learning. Okay,
Okay. Anyway, I guess it doesn't go away.
okay.
Okay.
So you're still.
So he starts stuffing his face. And so to prepare an action, I use 2 to prepare a 1 action thing.
To ready an action, you spend 2 actions to ready. Yeah, something else.
Yeah, I'd like to do that and ready Goblin Song for when I see it pop out.
Okay.
I'm going to taunt it in verse.
Okay. Is you still? Oh yeah, because you had to eat for the other action. Shoot. Sir Yvain, what are you doing? Surrender and join the trolls.
I am.
Wait, Kev, did you say trolls plural?
Oh.
I am just gonna. So I'm gonna stride. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
And I'm going to see what I can see.
So you're making your way down here. The corridor is only about 5 feet wide, and for a big man like Sir Yvain, I mean, it's a cramped kind of thing. And you're probably, you can hear your shield, hits up against the uneven surface of the walls on the side. This is a natural cave that has been repurposed for the trolls. Your sword sometimes ting kind of hits up against like, oh geez, that's a little lower than I thought. But you keeping your eyes open, did you say you were seeking as well?
Well, I didn't say that yet, but that's what I'm doing.
Okay. So yeah, you're looking around, and your visible senses do not pick up any scene. So like even like looking down, there are no tracks on the ground. You would have expected at the very least in the kind of detritus that's accumulated on the floor, there would at least be some semblance of a trail, that this thing left as its big, massive feet came stomping by. However, nothing. No sign at all. And there's just the sound of... Hold on, where is it? Do I get my... Hold up, I got one more sound effect I'm going to add here. Because clearly I know the priorities, right? It's weird? Like, Roll20 is working so well tonight. I don't want to jinx it, but I mean, like, in comparison to how it was on... I said it out loud. It heard me! No!
It's always listening.
Yeah. I did find out, incidentally, too, that I could, in theory, get Sirenscape and have it go through in the stream for all of us, too. So I can have some...
Wow.
Yeah, it'd be kind of cool. I'm going to see whether that's worth doing just...
I'm making notes of what everybody does. Make it easier for post-game poetry.
Nice.
Nice.
Dave, A+. You get a... Oh, for your poem from last time, too, Dave, you get a hero point as well.
The one I haven't finished writing yet?
That is okay. Hero points count as E for effort. You can't spell hero without E for effort. That's the joke I wish I had made instead of the other bullshit one, so... We'll take it out and edit.
rough draft.
Let's see here.
So far so good.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, mama. Yeah, that's the sound I want. Hell yes. I am so enamored. I'm such a child of like, ooh, it makes sounds.
Sir Yvain helped west from...
Okay. Sir Yvain, you still have one more action.
Yeah, I'm just raising my shield.
Raising your shield? Okay, sorry about that. Sorry, guys.
No worries.
Distracted. That's a sound you can hear. The dripping of water. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. This is usually the point where Colin starts looking around to see what's leaking in his house.
Exactly.
Bargle, what are you doing?
So, I just want to make sure I understand ready correctly, but actually, it's not going to matter. Okay, so, I don't like this. I don't like this. This thing didn't take much damage from my spell, and now I don't know where it is, and I don't want to be hungry again. So, I can only ready an action that's a one action.
I think that's right. Let's quickly look that up because we used to have.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, 'cause I don't think. I'm looking at playing the game, and it's worth looking up just because most spells are two action spells.
Yeah.
So let's just ready. Choose a single action or a free action you can use to designate as the trigger and designate a trigger. So yeah, it is a single action.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So then I will just I'll use one action to just move back a bit.
Hold on, I want to check one thing. Is what we were doing in the playtest is like you would spend like 2 actions doing 2 of the components or one of the components for your spell, and then using the ready action to complete casting it. But I don't know if they've changed that, or if we were just cheating.
Well, either way, however you did it, I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, sorry, no, I just read through it. No, it doesn't. I'll check.
Okay, that's what I thought. No, but I thought that was the case. So,
I think the reason, to be honest, the reason we implemented that is because we had someone who, at best, was playing under not duress, but it was James who was playing a spellcaster, and I wanted him to like the game, so I let him cheat.
I totally get it.
Absolutely.
All right, so I use an action to move back, which I just did.
Okay.
Just a bit. I will use an action to cast shields. So
Okay.
where the bluish translucent hexagons appear for a moment and then disappear.
Oh my God, Sir Yvain is standing in perfect darkness right now.
Sorry about that.
I can see him.
If I stay 5 feet.
No, that's cool. That I'll let Sir Yvain react appropriately to that.
Okay.
That is pretty badass. Wes.
And unfortunately, that's all I can do. I mean, I'm going to just not use my other third action.
Okay. Wes, what are you doing?
Gotta stay near the light, but hey, Badonk, what if he's down this hallway? I'm going
Which way do you
to.
point? The
I'm going
left?
to delay until after Badonk goes,
Okay.
and
So you're gonna. That means okay.
give up on some inish.
Yeah, and that means our troll, our buddy the troll, operates. And you guys suddenly see, where's he gonna come from? I don't know. Kev, what's going on?
Does that change my initiative to like 17 or something, Kev?
Say again?
Does that change my initiative to 17?
I'll just keep you in the place there. So it'll go down to you. Okay. My troll has gone. Badonk, your turn. What are you doing?
Interesting.
Now I can ready an action.
Yes.
So I can only ready a one action. Is correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Single
then
action or free action.
If I see him, I will throw down at him and activate the trap.
Nice. Okay. Good call. All right. Then next up is Wes. So Badonk has got this crazy thing that you saw him get from the gnomes.
Yeah, I have no idea what he's doing, so I'll just. I'm gonna. What would Wes do?
It's always a good question.
What would Wes do?
WWWD.
Nice.
That's still in the light?
Yeah. Oh, Dave, you didn't take your hero point though.
Oh,
That's how confident he is.
Yeah, like I don't need your little take your little hero point and shove it up your ass. I know when I'm not wanted.
Hero points are for dyers.
Yeah. All right, so Wes.
and can I hide?
Sure. Yeah. As far as you can tell, this thing cannot see you. Whoa, pretty awesome. You're not sure.
No, my friends can't see me either.
Yeah.
That's right.
Let's just see what Wes can see right now. I'll hit the old Control L. Oh man, I cannot tell you how much I love dynamic lighting. Whew.
Not him if I roll a 20.
All right, Zuko, you are up next. What are you doing?
Trying to fight off this curse.
All right, so you're still. Now you're gonna have to dig into your supplies now because there's not really moss to. There's nothing edible within this cave.
Yeah, the Bargle's looking kind of tasty, but he's gonna dig into his supplies.
That's perfect.
Um,
I
So
see him
no-
looking at me.
Nothing happened, so with the tinder twig in his hand, he's going to pull out a torch and light it
Yep.
as one of his actions.
No, that's two actions. Remember, one interact with object to take it out, one interact with object to light it.
Oh. Okay, I'll just take it out then.
Okay.
And then I will start walking down here to get towards Sir Yvain.
Okay.
That'll be it.
Okay. Sir Yvain, you are in the darkness. You are alone. What are you doing?
So I have, in addition to lay on hands, I have detect magic under innate spells.
Yep.
Nice.
So for the cost of 2 actions, I can do some detect magic and poof. See if there's anything magical going on.
So what this does is, just to make us clear, because I know like in different editions or different games, Detect Magic does different things. In this one, what you're able to identify magic items and ongoing spells. That's what you identify, the presence of magic. What there is as I'm not. Do you think that you? I don't think you used in a previous episode of this this campaign where we saw you use detect magic on screen, but no. Okay, so this is the first time he's really been in the depth of the Barrowmaze. So the first thing that you find is this whole area is suffused in necrotic power, and it's an ambient. It's not like a strong. If what you're going to see is like strong auras. Or you'll feel them or detect them or however you sense these things. There's always going to be this low kind of like, droning level or washed out black, kind of presence of necrotic power in the Barrowmaze. Apart from that, nothing else.
Mm.
And you have one more action. What would you like to do?
Raise my shield.
Okay. Bargle, what are you doing?
Okay. I don't know what the rules wise. Can I see down this vertice? Can I make out Sir Yvain or is he in total darkness?
You cannot see him. Not at all. No.
Okay. All right. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 20.
I don't have. You guys can only see your own token right now, right? You can't see each other's tokens.
I can see everybody right now.
Oh, okay.
And I can see.
Hold on, guys. Yeah, I fucked up here. Give me a sec here. I'm just gonna set it so.
I assumed I could see because I have dark vision.
Yeah. No. 1 second here. Give me 2 moments. 2 mementos here. Let me. Boom. Stop being a. You know what it was? Because when we were setting up, I forgot to go back and reset everyone's permissions of their character. Okay, but Don can only see himself.
There we go. I was gonna say I can see it down like here.
Oh, yeah, that's what I. Yeah, you know what I noticed that in the last session. Boom. Let's see here. It is Wesley. Boom. There we go. This should make for a more disturbing. Yeah. Okay. So,
I'm gonna try to. Do I still have my lights? Am I still a light source for everybody?
You are still a light source. Yeah.
Way? Okay. Great. Perfect.
Let's see
so I will then, if you're ready.
Yeah. So Bargle can only.
Okay.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move here with 1 action just to try to give some light to everybody. I guess I'll move here.
Okay.
I think that'll probably be best. And that's 1 action, and then I'll have another action. I will sustain my shield.
Okay.
And that's all I can do with them.
All right.
Although I see, how does West look? Does West look like he's like freaking out?
Zuko, give me a will save, or did you make that already?
Oh, I didn't.
Okay. So,
I'm going to spend a hero point on that one.
sounds good.
I just can't fight this thing off.
It's at least, it's tough. Okay. So it is.
I just want to know if Wes was looking crazy, like he was freaking out since there's the ghost.
I don't think you can see Wes. Like you're done. Like Wes, where have you gone? He rolled a 26 on his stealth.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Is this where I just don't talk to people?
So that's fine. But I call out because I'm surprised that I don't see him. I'm like, oh my god, the trolls got Wes.
Yeah.
Guys, Wes is gone. I think the trolls got him.
From deeper down in the cave, guys. From further back, something is getting closer. And closer.
Oh man.
So, and Wes, you can hear, or Wes, Sir Yvain, you can hear that from behind you. So you're... Suddenly manifesting from the wall above you, Badonk and Bargle. This comes racing out. Badonk, you have a readied action.
Yes.
So here's what I'd like you to do. Is I think this is going to be... it will be an Arcana check. Please, go ahead and give me a check. Now, what I'm going to do is... what is your level of training in Arcana?
0.
0. Okay. I'm going to let you train. This thing will grant you the level of trained with it, which means you get to add +2 and plus your level. So you get to add +5 to whatever your roll is.
Okay.
Okay?
That's because my buddies showed me how to use it.
Yeah, exactly. It's the effect of, like, this is kind of dummy-proof. They showed you, and you're like, all right. And you don't know, you have any idea how this works?
Here we go.
Here we go. Oh!
So it's a 16 total.
Okay, now, that is going to be a crit fumble, or crit failure, unless you choose to spend a hero point.
Well, if that's a crit fumble, I can't succeed. Because that's an 11.
Oh, no, but you remember... Oh, sorry, you forgot to add the...
+5.
+5
Unless
to it.
16... Well, that's what I'm saying. If that's a crit fumble...
Oh, okay, no.
can't
So 16
succeed.
is a failure, but it's not a fumble. Forgive me, I didn't hear that.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to try
So
again?
a hero point could be a success if you win.
Yeah, I'll
Hero
try it. Sure, I'll try again. Oh,
Okay.
Weak.
thank you, Roll20. I love you.
Okay, oh, man. 15. Okay, so you drop this thing out, and I think it's not near where this thing is. It's a little to the side, so you can see it sort of like tugging at its form, but it's not pulling it down inside.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so then this thing is to continue through with its turn, and let's randomly determine who it's going to go for. Badonk, do you want evens or odds?
Badonk is odd. That's for sure.
He's the oddball. And he certainly got the attention of this spectral troll now that he's tried to use this arcane, mechanism against him. So lashing out first. A 24. Does that hit you?
Yeah, of course.
No, but is it the reason I'm telling you the numbers, guys, because I need to know whether it's a crit hit.
No, yeah,
Not a
close
crit.
to a crit.
Okay.
No.
So he tags you. And the thing is, it doesn't actually grab you. The claw sort of passes through you and pulls, but you can feel this, like, spasming, twisting feeling as it's pulling through you. You feel, that, like, the feeling of falling, where your stomach gives out? And you're kind of like, oh, that's the feeling that goes over you. And you take 6 points of negative damage. And then it has one more action. It's going to try and grab you again, Badonk. With the -4. That's a 25, so that hits. No crit.
But this time, Sir Yvain has his special. He can't actually. His retributive strike doesn't have any distance limit on the block bonus. It just you can't.
Yeah, it
hit
does.
anything.
It's 15 feet, isn't it?
I don't think so.
I think it says in the... Yeah.
I think
It's a target within 15 feet, isn't it?
You protect your ally and strike your foe. I will look it up in the Pathfinder rulebook.
Yeah, I think it does. Like, that's why you kind of got to stay in close. Or I thought that's the way it worked. I could be wrong. Will not be the first time.
it's 15 feet.
Trigger, both are within 15 feet of you.
Oh, both are within. Okay, yep. There we go. Okay, so never mind.
That's
I'll be
okay.
close.
You cry out, no! As this thing... Okay, so you now take 11 points of negative damage as this claw passes through you, Badonk.
Gross.
Yeah, super gross. Okay. Badonk, your turn now. Having been battered by this thing for a total... You took 17 in total.
Yeah.
Yep. My goodness. But it's your turn. Badonk, what are you doing?
So I'll use one action to try and activate the trap.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be fine. So you can just try and reorient this thing. Give me another... fucking Norton. Jesus. Go ahead and every Friday night it decides like, okay, I'm going to run this and override your browser. Thanks, Norton. Go ahead and give me... same... Oh,
Wow. Holy crap, roll 20. I love you.
oh man. Oh, man. You've got no hero points left, right?
No.
Uh...
Badonk is inside the trap.
No. Yeah, your soul sucked out. You're like the, what do you call it? The Gelflings after they have their soul sucked out.
You guys are going to have to take me to the city and get me out of this thing.
No, I think what I'll do... Jeff, give me a reflex save.
Okay.
Okay, nice. What I was going to get you to do is to save against Dazzled. So you're kind of like, wow, jeez, and you duck to the side. You accidentally turn this thing on its side so the bright light from inside it is facing right towards you. I'm going to let you, because that'll suck up one of your actions. You have one more left. What do you want to do?
I guess attempt to attack this thing back.
Okay. And I think at your level, your fists are magical, aren't they?
I believe so.
I think, isn't that one of your abilities?
Let's see.
Somebody's got the rule book. Would you mind checking this to see? I'll let Jeff go ahead and make your... Oh, yeah, and I'm assuming you're doing a flurry of blows, right?
Is that under feats?
It'll be under class abilities.
Mystic strikes at level 3.
Yeah. Okay. So then, yes, they are. So, powerful fist.
Whoa! Boom!
Nice.
Mark.
Okay.
And I can do a second one at -4?
You can.
3.
Oh, well, that's
Ugh, not great. Okay. So that's not doing an awful lot here. You can see that this thing, you're hitting it, but it's really... You're getting into fisticuffs with a fog bank for as much effect as this thing is having on it. Oh, Wes, what are you doing? This thing is flat-footed against you because it does not see where you are. What are you doing?
I will... Is it the same one I was concentrating on before?
It is, yeah, same thing. This is your hunted prey.
This is my hunted prey. And I will give him a little hunted shot action.
Here we go.
So this will be for 2 actions.
Yeah. Whoa, nice. Oh, but it just does not seem to do... It passes through similarly, too. Go ahead and try again.
No. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm using my flurry.
Yeah, and it's -2. So that is a hit as well. That one does a little bit more.
Okay, and then I'm going to... We're here to find a flower. We don't need to kill the ghosts. The ghosts are taking care of those guys, but I can't see in the dark. So I don't know. I'll go to about here, or is there a direction in either way?
It does I mean, I think right now you can't necessarily see from where you are. You can feel that it does go south as well, but it'll be going off into the darkness.
I yell for Bargle to come with me.
Okay, Zuko, your turn. So this thing
We need to find the
appears.
flower. We don't need to kill the ghosts.
Quick question. I don't see anywhere where it says dark vision has a limit.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, so as Zuko is stuffing his face with some rations, he says, "There's one coming up from the south about 60 feet away."
Yeah.
So
Yvain, he's saying there's something behind you.
Yeah, about 60 feet off. It's another one. I see it. And then he goes, "Leave goblins alone. Goblins forever." And he starts to cast a heal spell.
Nice.
Badonk. And he's using both of his actions.
Excellent. So it's 1d8 plus 8. If well, it depends on you're casting at a second level spell or first level.
First level.
First level. Okay. So then you let's see here. What do you heal?
Damage is 15. So
Nice.
15.
15 heals.
Wow, nice. Thank you.
That's awesome.
Okay. And Zuko,
You're next.
what does your healing spell look like?
He's all fire based, so he builds up like a fireball. It gets bigger, about the size of his head, and then he just compresses it and it turns white, and he just shoots it into Badonk.
Nice. Love it. Love it. Okay, so Badonk is hit and healed up. Guys, we've been playing for an hour. Why don't you all take a hero point?
Thank you. Oh, I need to make my will save.
Yes, please.
Just in time to use that hero point and try and make it.
Right.
Oh,
That's
Wow.
20!
Sweet.
Amazing!
that means both of them are gone, right?
You shake it completely off, yeah. Nice. All right, so Yvain, your ally Zuko, barely illuminated ahead of you, yells out, "Behind you! Behind you!" You turn around and what you see is nothing but darkness. What are you doing, Sir Yvain?
Well, I'm gonna stride up to here.
Okay.
No.
Out of the way, shorty!
Don't worry, little goblin. This is necessary. And then I'm gonna raise my shield. And yeah, I think that's it for me.
Is it for you? Okay. Bargle, what are you doing?
There's a ghost troll in my face, so I sustain my shield spell, and I'm freaking out of it.
Is sustain a manipulate? Does it have the manipulate trait on it?
Sustain as an
action. Yeah, I want to see if it has the manipulate trait.
Interesting. Let's see. I don't
because-
think it does, but let me check.
Yeah, I think you're right, but let's.
That's a good question.
Sustain is a concentrate only.
So,
Nice.
It's on
Yeah.
page 304.
Okay, it does
Yeah,
not have the
beautiful.
manipulate trait. Excellent. That means so you can sustain that, no problem.
Okay, great.
Two more actions. What are you doing?
yeah. So the first one is to move. I'm gonna see if this thing has. I don't know if it has. Bargle doesn't know if it has opportunity attacks. So
Right. He doesn't. Yeah.
yeah.
It does.
But he needs to get away. Yeah, I know that, but
Yeah.
So he can
okay,
make
so
his
then
attack.
that's a 23 versus AC.
So I will use my shield as a reaction.
Well, first off, does that actually hit you?
Oh, sorry. Yes, that hits me.
Is it a
20.
crit or is it just a hit?
Nope, I have a 20.
Nice.
AC 20.
Okay. You know what I'll do, guys, is how about me not being a fucking Bush League DM again, and I'll write down your ACs next time, and I'll have them up in my little...
But although to be fair, mine changes all the time because of my shield or mage armor, etc. So mine does vary.
I will use my interrupt action to shift blame to George. Okay, so your shield. Let's see. This thing does. You're interrupting. You'll be taking. That is 8 points of negative damage.
Okay, so how does negative damage interact with?
It just I think instead of just dissipating your spell, when it hits your the lattice work that is your shield or the manifestation of your shield, it hits and then that stuff just kind of breaks. It doesn't break into pieces. It just fades away, and again you feel this sickening falling feeling. You know, when you're being dropped in a roller coaster or something like that.
Although I have a hardness of 10.
Oh, it is a 10. Okay, then you know what? Then
Yes.
it does not exceed the hardness. Your shield is fine.
Okay, so when it hits my shield, and I see it trying to do what you just described.
Okay.
And I just focus really hard, and it stays up, but it's freaking me out even more. So I will. So that was triggered by my.
Yeah, and it did not
attempt to move
interrupt
away.
because you weren't damaged. So keep on your move.
15. Okay. So
Oh Jesus! There's a halfling.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
So that's 2 actions. I sustained was the first, and then move was the second. Which way? Which way, Wes?
God damn it! And Sir Yvain is back in the darkness.
I know. Sorry about that.
Okay.
That's right. Zuko had a torch in hand. Who's gonna let him in?
I will move if Wes has a direction he wants to go.
This way south, I guess.
Okay. So I'm just
So
gonna move
left?
past you a bit. 5, 10.
Yeah, this way I
15.
think is where there was like a cavern. So
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna move this far, and that'll be my third action.
All right. So then we are on to ghost trolls. First up, we've got this thing engaged with Badonk on his own.
Goblins are never alone.
15 is a miss, I think.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Okay, so it swings down. You deke and duck to the side. Second attack is a 26.
Oh yeah, that hits me.
Not crit?
No.
Okay. You take 7 points of negative damage. And
You have to roll a 31 to.
crit? Okay, that's good to
Yeah.
know. And then what it will do is... Oh, yes, that's what it's going to do. It rears its head back and... I need Badonk, Zuko, and Sir Yvain to give me will saves, please.
Can these affect us twice in the same day?
Once you... Hold on. They can, yeah.
Because I made his already. He was the one that get me.
No,
last time.
you need to successfully save against it the first time.
No,
Yeah.
that sucked.
Well,
Come on, Zuko, you can do it. I'm using a hero point.
Oh,
Sorry,
man.
what's the save?
Hero
Will?
point.
save is will, yeah.
Okay. That's better.
So Zuko, no. Badonk,
20 doesn't
no.
make it?
Sir Yvain, no.
I used a hero point to get a 20. That doesn't make it?
Nope.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I gotta roll a 14 or higher?
Whatever the roll is. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like everybody failed, which means everyone is afflicted with enfeebled 2. As hunger overtakes you, you need to spend an action eating. And then that is it for our ghostly thing. Badonk, what are you doing? And also that means you guys have -2 to strength. Where is it here? -2 to strength checks. So that include attacks. And does enfeebled penalize damage as well?
Zuko was
Yeah,
free.
damage-based roll, so -2 to damage, -2 to hit for melee, or at least strength-based melee. Okay, so then let's see here. It didn't hit you either time. Oh, it did hit you once, Badonk, right? Sir Yvain, were you trying to interrupt there with that thing, or were you leaving it open?
I'm kind of imagining, since I am completely in the dark and can't see anything, that it would be more thematic for me to be unable to interrupt since I can't tell what's going on.
I totally. I'll give you a hero point for that. That's very, very good role playing.
Nice.
Okay, so let's see here. Then down the corridor.
It's here!
It's getting closer. And then the other, which I've lost track of. Hi, Bargle.
Great.
That is a 26. I'm going to guess that hits.
26 definitely hits. It's not a crit.
Not a crit, okay. You have used your you use your reaction on your turn, yes, so it has to wait.
I use that my turn.
Yeah. So that means you take 7 points of what do you call it? Of negative damage. Sorry, Badonk. Now it's your turn. So Badonk, you spend 1 turn
One
jamming
action.
food.
Yeah. Okay. And I will. Gross. He will try one last time to activate his trap.
Here it comes. I got a good feeling now.
On trap. Wow. All right.
Oh my god.
Okay, roll 20.
Yep.
So you kick this thing and it's still kind of like it's maybe like it closed again, and then you keep like it's leaving like a little half open, and then one of the doors goes closed and leaves one of them open. So it just doesn't seem to be working properly. You still
10 or
have,
less on 4 rolls in a row. That's like 4 times in a row rolling tails.
you have 1 more action. What would you like to do?
Is there like a disengage action?
Yes, it's a step.
Oh,
A
you
step
just move
action. You take
5
one action.
feet?
You move 5 feet. That's right.
Well, that doesn't do much. I might as well attack it then, I guess.
Yeah. You mean you use your flurry of blows, right?
Yeah.
Not to tell you how to play your character, but okay, go ahead. Make an attack. Yeah. Whoa!
Wow.
Oh, but the attack's not good.
No.
It's helpful having the damage rolled at once, but it's disappointing when you see that green and you're like, yeah, oh, it's
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah, totally.
First one is unfortunately not good enough. Second one. Here we go.
Also not good enough.
Also not good enough. All right.
Well.
Dag nabbit. Wesley, what are you doing? You can see.
I have no idea if this thing has attacks of opportunity.
I mean, it's possible. Would it be possible that he might have seen me just get
you
whacked
do.
by it?
He knows because it tried to attack Wes when you ran the first time.
Oh, I thought
Last
that was
session.
Oh, right.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to leave Bargle to...
Should we leave? Should we stay?
I'm going past. You can go back. Can't click on my damn thing here.
Yeah, it's probably on your measuring tool in the top left or something.
Maybe I can't go past it because it's so big.
Well, you might be stuck in the wall there. Hold up. Let me. I mean, you can't move unless you're making an acrobatics check. You can't move through the square of an adversary. But you could try and tumble through against their right reflex save. You want to give me a? That's actually not good enough. These things that you try and tumble forward, and you sort of are buffeted back to here. So I think that's only one. You've got 2 more actions, Wes. What do you want to do?
I used a hero point.
Oh, hey, nice. And that is
nice.
good enough. Yeah. So let me position you. Is there a behind here? Let's see. Nope. So this, fortunately, this is part out of the wall. This cavern actually comes to an end there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Could I have seen that from the light,
You
though?
could have seen that. Yeah, yeah.
So I wouldn't be trying to go through it to nowhere.
No.
Well, that's... Okay, then,
What do you want to do?
So
3 actions. This is not your hunted target.
no.
You know, here,
I
Dave,
will-
what I'll do is I'll put the red dot, or I'll put a...
On the one that's hunted?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to switch it to this one, so you might as well.
Okay.
So I'll hunt prey on this one, and I'll do the hunted shot for 2 attacks.
Okay.
And I'll call the Bargle, that looks like a dead end. We got to go somewhere else.
Okay.
Okay. You don't have to tell me twice.
No arguments.
Yeah.
Oh, not good enough.
Do I get my hero point back since I didn't have to tumble?
Yes, that's right. You want to spend that on a re-roll then? Is that... That is not going to hit, unfortunately. That will not...
Well, I'm trying to get its attention so it doesn't attack Bargle, so...
Okay.
Hey, you big, ugly, transparent green glob.
Still
Not
not
much
good enough.
better.
Okay, so that's a miss for your first attack. Second attack?
Even worse. All right, so I'm not going to waste another hero point. I will just... It's 2 actions. I will... Intimidating glare.
It will have no effect on this. So, so you try and demoralize.
Wes misses it twice and then...
and Bargo goes, I think he likes that. Stop doing that.
That's... Zuko, what are you doing?
See, I know this thing has reach, don't I? Because I've seen it reach out and slam somebody.
Well, and you can also see this thing. It's certainly big enough to be able to reach you. Yeah, yeah.
I look over at the paladin like, will he help me? I gotta help him. I'm gonna 5-foot step back.
Okay.
As a step back as an action, while stepping my face and using 2 actions as I do that.
Sir Yvain, one little tidbit you got from your religion too, just as a reminder of mechanics. Heal spells do positive damage. That generally does not go well with undead. Your lay on hands operates on a similar principle.
Yeah, he can't do right now.
Sir Yvain remembers, even if you don't. That he used all of his lay on hands to heal us up before we actually went in today, because we healed so little from resting overnight.
Well, hold on. Remember that lay on hands is not a daily thing. It's not like it is in other versions.
It is. There's a limit of 3 uses per day.
Oh, you use all 3. Shit. Okay. Yep. Okay. Oh man, this game's so good. Okay. So Zuko, I'm sorry, John. You moved back. What was your next action?
Yeah, stuff in my face.
Oh,
so
you know what? Hold on. I got bad news, Zuko. Did you step or did you move?
I did a step.
Step. Okay, that's fine. Yep.
Yeah. And then he stuffs his face for his second action, and
Yep.
then he takes that tindered twig that he's already had out, and he strikes the torch with it, and
Okay.
turns the light on for Sir Yvain.
Nice. Okay, give me a sec here. Torches give off what? 20 or 30 foot?
Yeah, 20 bright and then 20 dim.
24. Okay, so let me do this here. I'm gonna adjust your height here or your vision because I can't do both. So let's see here. It's gonna be 40.
I can see in the dark, though.
Start at 20. All players see light. Boom. How's that? Does that work for you there, Sir Yvain?
Yep.
Boom. Okay, nice.
Okay, that's. Oh, I can make my will save to try and break out of this.
Yes,
thing
please. Here we go.
now. Come on, and get another 20. Come on. Oh,
Yes!
Thank you!
Way to call it! Oh, that's
Sorry,
great.
Sorry, Wes, I took all your 20s.
Awesome. So Zuko, you shake that thing off. Sir Yvain. So
What
you're
I
gonna
can do now? A reaction burst damage. I'm gonna get these things.
Oh, for next action?
Yeah.
Yeah, good call. Okay, so Sir Yvain, now you're gonna have to spend an action eating.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you gonna do?
So I'm gonna eat, and then
And just because I did listen to this, those of you who are afflicted by this, you can hear in your ear as this is going on too, the constantly.
I hate it.
That's awful.
Yeah, it's fucking horrible. Okay, so
okay. You know what? I'm gonna stay where I am. I'm gonna raise my shield,
okay.
and I'm gonna stay right here. And I'm gonna hope that it goes for Zuko, because otherwise I won't be able to retributive strike it.
Okay, okay.
Don't go after Zuko.
Bargle, what are you doing?
Zuko has to cast a spell.
Okay. So immediately I sustain my shield.
Yep.
There's a troll right in front of me.
Yep.
I then step as my action number 2.
Yeah, you're
I
still. You
then
can tell you're
move.
still in reach.
Oh right.
Yeah.
I step for action number 3.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
just slowly backing away from this horrifying thing with my hands up at this point.
It comes out of the wall towards you, Bargle. It then attacks Bargle. 25.
25 will hit, not crit.
Not crit. Awesome. Okay, so that is 10 points of negative damage.
That's exactly my hardness, so it destroys my shield.
Awesome. And then it
Does it-
follows up with one more.
Hurts.
Okay.
But it trips on the rocks on the floor.
Okay. There is a typo in the bestiary, guys, and I just noticed it. Those of you who are afflicted by the hunger thing, you are no longer afflicted by it. And I'll tell you why. It's because the frightful moan, or the hungering moan that this thing has, it is actually a 2-action action. It says that in the description of the ghost. It says that in the other ghost in it, but it does not say it on the ghost that I'm using.
Uh-huh.
So I should not have been able to do that. So you are no longer afflicted by that.
Nice. That's great.
Okay, so then that means then for this last attack, Bargle, the good news is it's just going to try and claw you with its spectral claw. And I just rolled a
Right.
19, so that means it's a.
That missed.
However, the total is going to be a 28.
This doesn't crit, but it does hit me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, so then that is 9 points of negative damage.
All right.
All right. Then the one that is with I'm sorry, Sir Yvain. It's trolls go for low-hanging fruit, and you're a fleshy piece of fruit right there.
Yeah, this is the problem with creatures with reach, is that I don't have reach, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have to be right next to it to whack it with my retributive strike.
Here's some good news. The first attack is a miss.
Mm,
Claws at you, and it doesn't even connect with your shield. Second attack, that is a 21.
that is also a miss.
Nice.
Awesome.
Because my AC with my shield is 22.
It roars and then fades into the wall on the left rather. You can hear this like rumbling in the wall. And then finally, the one that is facing you, Badonk. What it does first, it's not. I don't think it's intelligent. It's driven by hunger. I was gonna say it's gonna try and kick that that trap away, but I don't think it's smart enough to do that. So it's just gonna try and eat you, Badonk. First attack is a 19.
That is a miss.
Nice. Okay, second attack is a fucking nat 20. So that is a crit. Now 1, 2, 3. This thing is 15 feet away, though, Sir Yvain.
Yeah, so I'm going to use my retributive strike.
Okay.
I can't actually hit him, but you do get 5 points of resistance to the type of damage that he does.
Awesome. Okay, which are helpful because this is a crit. So that is 16 points of damage minus the 5 resistance means you take 11 points of negative damage. And you see as this thing comes down, you're like, ah! And the symbol of Arcantral, that strange kind of pentagram looking thing, appears in front of you and then shatters under the weight of this thing's blow. But you know that Sir Yvain has helped blunt some of the damage from this hideous creature. Let's bring him up again too. That is the end of the Ghost Troll's turn. Badonk, what are you doing? Because your DM was a cheater, you no longer are afflicted by hunger.
I mean, I guess I'll try to use this stupid trap again.
And
It's not
Zuko,
broken.
you go ahead and take a hero point for it too. You're the only one who really was screwed over by that.
Oh,
By my
well, I
mistake?
appreciate it.
Yeah, so I'll offset it with that. Okay, what are you doing, Badonk?
He's first trying to use his trap.
Nice. I love the committal to the Oh!
Can I offer
Wow.
advice in the form of a hero point?
No, unfortunately not. Okay, so Badonk, you can't...
All
you can-
right.
There's no penalty to trying again with that. It's not gonna be like a multi-attack penalty.
Right.
If you do want to spend your action trying to do that, I'm happy with you trying again.
Yeah, he's just trying. He's just like, now he's just like hitting the button. He is just like,
Hey, now 20! Oh, mama! Okay, so you hit it, and then suddenly, finally, this thing kind of opens up, and this. What does it look like as this thing seizes this troll is going to be effectively completely trapped, like grappled.
so there was like this little light kind of coming out of the middle, and then the doors open up, and this big cone of light opens up, and just sort of like after it opens, it starts swirling like a tornado, and it just closes back in and pulls it in within.
Well, it's actually not going to be all the way in.
Oh, it's not all the way.
No,
Okay.
I think it's not. Let's see here.
I don't remember how it works.
I'm gonna make it. No, well, this is a new game too, so I'm gonna make it. It is stunned, and I'll make it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it stunned 4. So here's the way stunned works: is starts at 4. On its next round, it'll go down to a 3. What you do is you subtract the number of stunned from the number of actions you have. So the next round it'll have only 3. It'll have 0 actions because it's stunned 3. Then it'll go down to stunned 2. It'll have 1 action, stunned 1. It'll have 2 actions, stunned 0.
Cool.
As it's slowly pulling itself free. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. I love the like corroding effects like that, where it sort of ticks down. It's
Yeah.
fucking cool mechanic. All right, so this thing is caught in that that cone.
Double punch it.
That voice.
So does it give me any advantage when I attack it or no?
Yeah, it's flat-footed.
Nice.
So, effectively, you're gonna have a +2 to hit. So, yeah, you still have 1 more action.
Flurry o blows.
Here it comes.
1.
Okay, so the first one hits and does a little bit of damage again, but the second one, unfortunately, is still a miss. Man, oh man. Okay. Badonk, that's your turn. You have that one that is stunned. And I wonder if I've got a way to... Hold on. You know what I'm going to do here? Just because... Boom, boom. It's got 4 things on it. That means it's stunned 4. And I'll count those down as it goes by. Wesley, what are you doing? This other giant ghostly troll is making its way out of the wall coming towards Bargle.
Is there a drag Bargle feat?
There's not. I think what it would be, so it would be an action to kind of like grab him, to grapple him, and then to drag him. I'll, assuming Bargle's going to go along willingly, it'll be a free bull rush. I'll let you move him 2 squares.
I could move out. He's not right next to me when I see you coming at me.
Okay. I'm saying.
I mean, you're also
I saw Bargle get like schmoed twice. I'm like, maybe we shouldn't be doing this at all.
I think that you might be right.
Okay.
The
let's
2
get outta
worst
here.
people to do this. I'm with you. Let's go.
Can I tumble through that square?
So from where you would have to tumble from... Well, actually, this thing is stunned. It's captured in that light, the beam of light coming up from the trap right now.
Okay, so here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get out of here. This place is crazy.
Okay.
No.
So that's 1 stride. And then I'll stride again out of the cave.
Okay.
And then I'll use my I'll just use a regular shot at this guy.
Okay, go ahead.
So I don't know if I can move the...
Okay.
We don't even know if what we want is here.
That's
Terrible.
Ugh, not great. Zuko, what are you doing?
Zuko is mad. He starts stamping his feet. He's like, stupid trolls, stupid ghosts. Zuko doesn't want to be hungry anymore.
Yeah.
And then he starts glowing with a white light, and suddenly he bursts with positive energy. He's casting Heal, his 2nd level spell.
Awesome.
His entire turn.
Let's see here. So then it is... 2nd level spell. Fucking nice one.
Yeah.
All right, now that is
He
definitely...
bathes everything in 30 feet around him, living in undead and positive.
Hold on, they get a basic save against it, so they do get a save versus to take half damage. What's your save DC?
It's, I don't know why it says 9, but...
Should be 19, right?
It's 19.
Yeah, okay. So, let's see here. So the first one, there's 2 of them that are potentially affected by this. The first one, it is it a will save or a fortitude save?
The fortitude save.
Fortitude save, okay, cool. Fortitude save versus 19. The first one is affected fully. So that one that's in the trap, this is, check a look at the bar there, guys. Let's see here. Yeah. Watch this. Boom! Totally disrupts its form. The second one, it makes it save. There's one in the wall. It also fails.
Nice.
Nice. So...
Eat life energy, you bastards.
Okay. Amazing. Sir Yvain, your turn. What are you doing?
Oh, everybody heals 13 too.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. So, oh, that's terrific.
I can't actually see.
how close
where
do you have
to
to be?
go yet.
You gotta
I think
be
I'm out
within
of
6
range, right?
squares with me.
George, I'm fine with you getting hit by it too. You're
great.
10, 20, 30. Yeah, you're just at the edge of it, so go ahead and take that. Oh, hold on. That means there's that troll is also going to be, or the troll ghost. That one does save, but it still takes half damage.
I can't see Zuko on my map, so I can't tell where the spell's coming from.
You're about 35 feet away from me, so you wouldn't get hit with.
Yeah, you're not going to get the benefit.
You're on the tail end of it, so.
That's fair.
But you see a huge flash of light from inside, and
That's awesome.
Amazing.
stupid
All right,
troll.
Sir Yvain, what are you doing?
So I was paying attention when Wes ran through here, and this troll did not do any attacks of opportunity. So I'm thinking I can stride right up to here,
Yep.
Kick
and
his
then I-
butt.
swing with the bastard sword,
Yep. Go.
And then I can use a hero point to
Okay.
swing with the bastard sword again.
Sounds good.
Oh,
Whoa!
yeah.
That is better.
Nice.
All right. But again, it does not seem to do a huge amount to this thing. This spectral form. You still have one more action, I think.
Yep, I have one more action. I am gonna raise my shield.
Excellent. Bargle, what are you doing?
Okay, so I'm not liking this at all. I'm gonna step first
Okay.
out of its range.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna stride 5, 10, 15, 20, and I'm gonna attempt to go through this. Do I need
Yeah, no
a
problem.
roll if I'm trying to? Okay. And then I'll stride again for my
Yep.
third action.
Yeah, that thing is completely unable to. You're able to move through that.
So I'll get to here.
Okay. Sounds
Alright.
good.
Oh, you okay? You okay? You okay? That was bad. That was very bad.
That was bad. Yeah, that was
All
bad.
right.
Run
Now-
away!
Troll turn. So first is it's struggling against that that thing. One. I need to keep a lot of water around when I'm making troll sounds because this is murder on the throat. I've been dictating all day too, so I've been talking all day.
That probably put your voice in the right shape to do these noises.
You want to hear something super fucking nerdy? Is there's that great Netflix doc about the voice actors. The guy who does Bender's voice did that whole thing. The tip about like singing in the car before you go somewhere to warm your voice up. I do that for every Discovery.
That's great.
Yeah, because I want to have the there's a degree of showmanship that comes from examinations for Discovery as well. So
Yeah, my wife's a musician, a singer, and she does all her warm-ups in the car. Singing is way better on your voice than talking.
yeah.
Actually helps.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. I did not know that, but okay. And then the other one here.
Bargle should be singing spells then.
Sir Yvain.
No one wants to hear me sing, trust me.
Sir Yvain, does a 23 hit you?
It does.
Does. Do you wish to interpose your shield?
Yep.
Okay. Shield's in the way. 7 points of negative damage.
Okay, so that's the shield's hardness.
Excellent. So the shield takes no damage, it just blocks it. It roars in fury at you and swings again. This time it's a 21.
That does not hit.
Excellent. Oh, you batter it aside. All right, that is it for the trolls, or the troll ghosts at least, guys. Badonkadonk, are you back? Jeffrey? Oh, Jeff's frozen again in the Hangout. He's wrestling with his internet. I do like that he's got the name of his internet provider now. Hey, Todd. Fucking put the thing back on. Okay, let's give him. You know, here, let's do Wes. Let's do your turn, and then we'll go back to Badonk once Jeff gets on.
Okay, well, Wes is going to hunt prey. This one right here.
Oh shit! All right, so that's okay, Arlen.
Yeah, see you guys.
Yeah, see ya.
Sorry.
Take care.
Okay, well, NPC, Sir Yvain. Whoa. You show him, sweetie. And he says, okay. Go right ahead, Wes. Oh, sorry. You go, Wes. Jeff, you'll take your turn in a moment here.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
I wasn't coughing to try and get your attention.
Oh, Wes. Oh, Wes. Oh, now
I'm
one.
gonna take a hero point to redo that roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because last thing I want to do is like clock Badonk or something.
Or hit the trap.
Right.
Hit the trap.
Yeah. Okay, so that is a miss, but it is not a crit failure. Oh, it actually is. Oh, I'm gonna knock its thing down by one more. So it does. It will have one action next turn. But Donk, you're up first, though. What are you doing?
Get away! Run!
So, but
Are we
you're
running?
What's running?
Wes and Bargle have already run
Wes-
past you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, sure. Badonk will run.
Give me 1 sec here. I want to check something. I'm going to check the stunned condition. Because
Please no, please no.
because I don't know. I know it's restricted in its actions, but I wonder if it doesn't get reactions.
I couldn't. I was looking at myself. It just on the screen. It just says the word actions. It doesn't mention one way or the other. So I was looking
Okay.
at myself.
You can't act while stunned. How many total actions you lose each time you regain actions? Regain you. I think what I'll rule is just that it does not have reactions until it regains all its actions, because that makes sense for me.
Yeah.
You know.
I get that.
Okay, so Badonk, go ahead and take your 3 actions. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no problem. Badonk will. Can I move twice or no? I don't. How does this work in this game? Can you only use one action to move?
Remember, no, you can use your actions to do as whatever you want.
So I can like move to this side of him.
Yeah, you can move 3 times if you like.
And
Hey,
then,
James is in chat. Hey, CV's in chat too.
and then I'll make a flurry of blows against him.
Okay.
Cool.
Nice. Okay, so the first one is a hit. Boom.
Flanking or no? Did that? Okay.
Yeah, but flanking just makes flat-footed, so you can't get more. Yeah.
Okay.
And that second one, oh, it's so close. So close, but not quite good enough. Oh, you would take the minus, the penalty because of the multi-attack as well, so.
Yeah.
All right, is that it for Badonk, or does he have one more action?
He will move 5 feet away from the ghost.
The tracked one, okay. Wes has had his turn. Zuko, what are you doing?
Zuko is working himself up into a lather, and he's almost to the point where he doesn't care if he dies.
Okay.
He's
You can picture that these things, like the wave of positive energy that hit these things from your first spell, these things are like tattered and broken in places where like you're disrupting their connection with this material plane.
he's going to do it again.
Awesome.
Nice!
Oh, did I just roll double ones? I'm gonna re-roll that. 0 point.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
brutal. Okay,
Yeah.
so here's the rules is written. You can only use hero points to re-roll a check, but
Okay.
I'm fine with you re-rolling it. That's because that's
Awesome.
that's fucking terrible.
That is terrible. That's better.
That's better. Okay, so let me roll the saves for these things. We got one failed. So this first one, what does it look like as this one in the trap completely dissipates?
I'm thinking that the burst just hits him and it just starts. He starts like negative energy hitting a Bargo's shield. It started to eat it away. This
Yep.
does the reverse. It starts just like eating him away like acid.
Nice. And it
Stupid ghost.
dissipates into nothingness. And then the second one, let's make a save for him. Likewise, fails it. And 7 points of damage. My goodness. All right. So Sir Yvain, let's.
Kev, I actually found very quickly on 462 under gaining and losing actions. When you can't act, you don't regain your actions and reaction on your turn.
Oh, okay. Well, I think it's you keep. Because it says on stun you can't act, but then if there's a number associated with it, you start getting your actions back.
Yeah,
So I guess it implies that if you have an action, you do have a reaction as well.
that's what it's possibly.
All right.
Or it could be that you have 4 actions technically per round. You have 3 actions and 1
Right.
reaction.
That's why you get the 4. That
That's
makes
why you get
sense.
4. And then you
Okay.
choose if you're going to use a reaction or if you're going to use an action on your turn.
Of course. Okay, that makes
That
sense.
would make a lot of sense because then on the first round you'd lose your reaction too.
Yeah.
As well too. Okay, cool. That's so cool.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, so for Sir Yvain, I think what he's going to do is going to ready a shield. He will make an attack here. Just quickly blow through his turn. Actually, I'll make 2 attacks. So first one with the old bastard sword. Boom.
Nice.
27. Yeah, that's going to hit.
Yeah.
So that is minus... okay. And then Sir Yvain will swing again. This is at -5. 12 is not good enough. Okay. All right. Then it is Bargle. What are you doing?
Okay, so I conjure 3 little spinning motes of energy in my hand, and I hurl 3 magic missiles using all 3 of my actions.
Nice.
At this thing.
Okay, go ahead.
So 3, 5, 3. So 11 force
Okay,
damage.
now this is force damage.
That's right.
This, just like Zuko's power, fucking tears through this thing. And it completely dissipates into nothingness.
Oh,
And here's
sweet.
Zuko go, yes!
Oh, man. Okay.
I wonder if it just disappeared. I'm not sure that did anything because nothing else like that.
Yeah.
It's hiding on his head.
Okay, so and with you on, then you hear on their turn, and what you can hear from deeper off in the cavern. Let's see here. Let's first stop that. And we'll stop that.
Tough fight.
Turn that up a bit. But what you hear far off in the cavern.
Man.
Okay. So, it appears that for a tense moment or so, you guys are stalking back and forth, waiting to see what might happen. What might, whether there's still one more of these spectral trolls to come out.
Oh, Badonk, you also healed 7 when I blasted those other guys.
Oh, yeah, right.
Nice. Beauty.
But after some time, it appears that whatever that thing was, it is not returning. Or at least not returning here. So let's...
Zuko walks out and says, I scared it away!
Okay, guys. So what are you going to do? You seem to have got a reprieve for one moment for this. First off, everybody gets a hero point. Well done.
Zuko walks over a corner and starts vomiting all that food he ate.
Yeah, it's all moss.
Too much food.
I can't change my hit points.
You can't
Oh no, it did do it now. Never mind.
Okay. So why don't we do this, guys? Let's have you guys step outside the cave, and we're about halfway through our session right now. Why don't we take our break now?
Cool.
And then we'll come back and carry on.
5 minutes?
Okay, yeah, 5 minutes. Okay, so we're back, and I'll check in with chat as well too when I get back quickly.
Awesome.
All right. I really need to, now that we're using, what do you call it? OBS, I really should set up a thing with, like, intermission thing come up and have some open source intermission music. So let's see what we got in, let's see here. We got quite a few folks in, who are watching, a bunch of folks in chat. CV, thank you. Sorry, I missed a whole bunch of comments from you here. Let's see here. Nice one, Zuko. Yeah. James is in thing. Vax lurks in shadow. James, I got your email today too. Thanks for listening to the podcast. That was super cool. Thanks, CV. So I'm glad you guys are enjoying. Mode, nice to see you too. And let's all go to the lobby. Yes. And you'd have little like dancing swords and shields and daggers and stuff. Man, oh man, that was super fucking cool fight. That's the first time we've used a incorporeal monster.
I brought the right character.
Yeah, totally. Well, we had this happen when like the druid Wyvern, he was using that same ability, the kind of burst against hordes of skeletons in a previous session, and it's super cool. Yeah, that's a really, really good for. It's really good to have someone who can dish out a bunch of positive damage and healing.
Yeah, I can do it with fire too, but not as well. Well, probably better because I get bonus to fire damage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's very cool. Like it gives the game has a really great kind of like roller coaster quality to the damage and healing and shit like that, without getting too bogged down in the kind of like video gamey feel that 4th edition had.
Yeah.
You know, so this is it's very, very cool. Oh man.
My wife is watching. She was like, it's intense.
It was, yeah. And her husband was the clinch player too, so. Oh my goodness. Yeah, stun rules, I agree, CV. Stun rules are super cool in this. My goodness. That's a really cool mechanic.
I've been waiting to do that burst heal the whole time, but I kept getting enfeebled. I was like, no.
What a cool effect, though, eh? Basically, that's me reskinning the sickened condition into be something different.
I like it.
Yeah, it's really cool. And that's the thing I like. I think I'm finding the most fun about this is like coming up with these weird, kind of like, you know, twists on the existing rules to support what I've got in mind for the story.
I was looking at it like, if people doesn't do that, he's doing something. That's okay. We'll play along with it.
Yeah. Because there isn't a hungered one. What it is it's the pangs of hunger that are settling in, causing you to be enfeebled.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, excellent. I can't see in the hold on. Let's check in the video here. Jeffrey's not back yet.
Oh, that's nice. Wes's poem. I was gonna taunt the ghosts and like give them a -1 to will saves.
Nice.
I never got a chance to use that.
We gonna burn. Nice. We got competing poets. I love it. Oh man.
I'm many talents, but I'm like a jack of many talents. I'm no expert.
Awesome.
Yeah, put Zuko together to have a smattering of 1 actions, 2 actions, and 3 actions. And...
Oh, CV2, if you're still in chat, thanks so much for he listened to, or she listened to the audio from the last session. He said the levels of, or she said the levels that they said that the levels were great for the audio, for the background audio and stuff. So hopefully it's remained the same too, where it's not drowning you guys out. Okay, and let's see, we got Badonkadonk is back as well too. So okay, so you guys will say with under the kind of protection of Sir Yvain, okay, perfect. Thanks, CV. Sorry about that. I didn't want to assume one way or the other. So what Zuko or Sir Yvain does Zuko is he has his shield still up and kind of like back, my little friend.
We can kill them.
He says that we'll regroup. There'll be plenty of time to kill.
Zuko still wants revenge.
We'll find your revenge. But first, and he looks around. So I think I'll take this opportunity to just roleplay some Sir Yvain a little bit here. He turns to you, Bargle, and Wes, and he says, "The bloom. Were you able to find it?"
We didn't get very far. It's incredibly dangerous.
Did you try sneaking?
We found a dead end, not a dead body.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a spell that will allow me to move very quickly. So I potentially could. I don't want to do this, but I could go back in there by myself and kind of run through and see what I can find and then get the hell out of there. And obviously, I have my light spell still up, so I'll be able to see what I'm doing.
I heard things in there.
Yeah, I definitely heard them too, but they seem to be going the other direction for the moment. So maybe there's this spell only lasts 1 minute, so I would basically be spending 1 minute just to see. I might not be able to even get it. I just want to at least check. Unless somebody else has a better plan, that I would be very happy to hear. That it doesn't involve me going in there by myself.
If I could see in the dark, I could sneak in, but I can't see in the dark.
Yes, I was thinking about one of my spells that grants dark vision, but in looking at my spell book, realized that it does not let me cast it on other people.
Did you prepare dark vision?
I did, because I have 2 second level spells, and I have dark vision and invisibility.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, then you wouldn't have to take your torch or your light source. You might be able to sneak a little bit.
True. I just didn't know if we might get. Well, yeah. I mean, that's true. That is true. I have to see how long it lasts. I think it's. But so I'm not hearing any other options. Is that what I'm hearing?
Zuko can go invisible, but he can sneak. He can see in dark.
Zuko, can you do that flashing light that destroyed the ghosts again?
I can do a powerful one and then 3 weaker ones.
And I have no more spells of magic missile remaining. I only have one.
And those are the only things that are really effective.
Badonk, you're going to need to take 10 minutes to kind of rework the trap. Do you guys want to take 10 minutes to rest, to kind of like, catch your breath out here, do anything?
I will say that if we were to do that, I could regain one of my spells. I could regain magic missile.
Sure.
If you want to wait. The question is, we don't know if we only have 10 minutes of time where the ghost trolls have, gone back to recover.
Well,
that's the only risk we're taking.
Well, but what about Sir Yvain? He might know. He knows things about religion.
Sure. More than me.
What was the question?
Does he know how long it takes ghosts to respawn?
Let me make a check for him. He's got plus, I think, 7. Let's see here. He's only got plus 5. He's not super trained in this. Apparently, he was not paying attention in seminary. What he can tell you, though, is that when such disquiet spirits, the ones that are arisen and driven by a primal urge, when they're disrupted, it does take them time, like a substantial amount of time. We may be free to explore here, though there does appear to be one unquiet spirit that cannot, or that has not been accounted for. Okay. And you can hear it.
If we're going to take 10 minutes and you guys are going to recover some spells, Wes will put a poultice together for him and Bargle, who are still injured.
Sure, yeah.
I think we should definitely take the 10 minutes. That was a harrowing 30 seconds
sure.
of near death.
I can assist. I have the medicine skill.
This is a natural medicine. It's just making poultices from herbs and stuff.
Oh, well, I can't regain spells over 10 minutes, so I can use medicine to help, or to treat as well, right?
Sure.
Okay. So I'm going to get back magic and missile in case we need it, because that seemed to be effective.
Okay. And what ability are you using to recover the spell?
Drain bonded item.
Nice.
Which I can do twice per day, but only once per 10 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. So
I'm ready to go when the rest of you are.
Oh, medicine check. Oh no.
Oh, geez,
oh no.
Good thing I have a hero point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I'm like, that's okay. I heal you with spell.
No. If you crit fumble, you take damage.
You take the D8, right?
You take damage if you crit fail your medicine check for treat wounds.
Yeah.
You're trained in medicine, right?
I am.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So then, yeah, you still crit failure. Target takes 1d8 damage.
That's okay. I heal you with this spell.
Okay. Well, give me your d8 roll first.
Oh, sorry.
Fortunately, that may stack. Oh man! So you heal 1 point of damage net.
Who is that targeted towards?
Bargle.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'll take the +1.
So he's like, here, I'll apply.
Ow! Do you know what you're doing?
He's gonna apply the poultice, and he starts giving you like an Indian burn.
Yeah.
Ow! What the fuck?
Human anatomy different than goblin.
What's the natural medicine?
Zuko, I'll give you a hero point for that. That was great.
What does my natural medicine do?
Your natural medicine, you can make a nature check, and then you use that for treat wounds instead.
Okay, so I did a 22 nature skill.
22. So give me. So whoever you're treating, roll 2d8, and that's how many hit points you get back.
Well, that was going to be... So it's only one person?
Only one person. Well, it's 10 minutes for each time you do that.
Okay. Then this will be on me.
Okay. So roll 2d8. Let's see here.
8 points.
Not bad.
Oh, sorry. I keep looking at the wrong thing.
Oh, gets you back to
nice.
full, right?
Okay, 8 hit points back. Nice. You're at full. Okay, so then if you, another 10 minutes, you could treat Bargle as well too. See if you're a better battle medic than what Zuko is.
Do we want to take another 10 minutes?
I mean, I guess we might as well because we think we have more time than that.
Okay.
It's very dangerous, so I do think going in in the best shape we can is probably going to be helpful.
I'm pretty good at this, Bargle. I haven't heard anybody.
It looked like it.
Okay, go ahead and make your check. Then something's gonna happen.
Giant apes, right?
We'll have to see. I'm gonna randomly roll. Oh, that's actually not good enough. There's no damage, but it's not good enough to treat wounds. You need a 20.
Yeah, you're already almost healed, so it's...
No.
Yeah, I feel I'm good.
Forgive me. No, hold on. I'm wrong. I'm cheating. It's a 15.
Okay.
Well, I'm not cheating. I'm just a dummy. But it's 15. Not 20 is if you're an expert. So you roll 2d8. That's how many hit points you restore with your natural poultice.
Cool. You want to roll it, Dave? Oh, wow. Okay, awesome. Thank you. So I'm at full.
So you guys are hanging around outside there, and I think what's going to happen is Sir Yvain is going to... He's going to help Wyvern and Buka with... Because Wyvern thinks that maybe there's some of these bone blossoms. Like the trolls are not the cleanest of things. Maybe if they look around, they'll be able to find them. I know you may ask, well, why the heck would why would these guys leave us to go alone into the troll cave? That's a good question. But
Hugo is very uncomfortable with this.
I would agree. Okay, let's see here. Then, oh man. Okay, give me a sec here. I need to grab my stuff. So, I rolled a random encounter. 2 turns have passed. So 10 minutes is a turn in old school games. 20 minutes, and I rolled, and of course I fucking mistakenly rolled the blue dice, and I rolled a nat 1.
Of course.
Which
oh,
means
man.
the flat check is a random encounter. So let me see what is going on here, and then we will talk about what is what. Okay. Oh, my day is made. Oh my god. Oh god. Here's the upside. There's only 4 of you guys now, so I can adjust the difficulty of this encounter.
Easy weak against fire.
Oh man. Oh my goodness. All right. I think what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to adjust the map here.
That seems significant. Yeah, exactly.
We should have just killed like a cow and let it rot just outside the town.
We should have.
Have somebody cast some necrotic spell on it to make it decompose faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a smart idea.
We
Too late now.
We should grow this stuff in like a vat.
Right. Exactly.
We
We didn't even check if somebody sold it in town.
So one thing I want to point out as well. So the maps I've been using, these swamp maps I've been using, it's a part of a set that is in. I purchased from Roll20, and it's by a guy named Gabriel. I think it's Gabriel Packard or Pickard. But he expressly says on each of them that he's anybody can use them for streaming.
Great.
Which is really fucking cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, Gabriel.
Yeah, he's got some good
fantastic.
Yeah.
Cool map.
Yeah, these things are just beautiful. And there's a bunch of other ones I'm going to snag. Fortunately, this is all just swamp. So it's like, hey, more swamp. But I will be snagging some of the other ones for other games because these are really fucking great. That's not the one I want. It's the... Yes. Here we go. Okay, so I'm trying to find something that's going to model... You know what I'll do here? I'll do this, guys. Give me a sec. I need to go to a map here, and I'm going to use a drop thing here. Let's see here. I'll use. Here, let's do this. Oh, that'll work. Okay. So let me set you guys up here, and then I will tell you where we are.
Well, so while you're doing that, well, I'm assuming that we're having this discussion as Wes is like treating wounds and like trying to heal me up, and I'm So Bargo's saying, so what's our plan? The plan? Do you want me to go ahead? Are we going to go in as a group? It sounds like we have a decent amount of time. I probably don't need to go by myself, especially I don't need to go ahead, or I don't need to go first, or by myself. So does that sound good to everybody? We go together. I mean, strength in numbers, all that stuff.
Yeah, I think we should go together as a group. We don't have to go in like one by a time. Like if you by yourself, you can get attacked by a ghost and never come back out, and then you'll be a ghost, and then we'll fight you, and then there'll be too many of us.
That's true. I will haunt you guys.
He's like, but rubbing it works for goblins. Does it work for the humans? Humans is weird.
Yes. I don't know. This place is creepy and weird, so I think anything can happen.
Okay. Let's do this, guys. Here we go. I'm going to move you over here. I'll move you to where your tokens are. Boom. There we go. Okay, and is this... So you can picture that this is the cave that you guys are outside of. Is maybe like right over here. I'll put a little black thing in there. Let me close Surya Vein, close that, and what you hear somewhere off in the mist, because again, just like the other parts of the Barrowmoor, this is still in the Barrowmoor, so there's thick, heavy mist that hangs heavily over the entire area, so you can hear. As something is flapping through the air, and let me see here. Can I find it? Yes, I can. Oh, mama. Let's see if there's a better one in this search here. Okay. Something huge is winging overhead. Something terrifying. Oh, and I've got my thing still. Oh, I'm so happy. Guys, you've made my night.
You're welcome.
Hand out here, and I'll show you what comes down first.
Not the Wyvern and the evil druid.
He's not saying anything.
Wes is gonna move. That's it. I'm done with the Barrowmaze. I'm gonna go open a tavern in some little Shire-like place that like never sees anything bad.
Okay. So
I'll join you.
Comes much closer, and then you hear it, and for once I have a very close to accurate sound. as it comes crashing to the ground. It is a startling 15 feet long. Its wings spread even further. And guys, this is what lands near and among you.
Wow.
An enormous wyvern. Let me drop him down there. Okay, where is he? I forgot I loaded that in a previous thing. Boom, and this is... How big is he? How big is he? Oh, he's so big. Oh, guys. Boom, lands. That is one of its actions. It's going to take 2 more actions, and then you guys will have... Oh, powerful dive. That's what it's done.
No.
Makes a strike attack against... I'm going to roll randomly. Wes, then Badong. Actually, it's all 4 of you guys. Let's roll a d4, and let's see who's going to be the lucky lad. Bargle.
No, of course, yeah.
Bargle, you lucky lad. And
Yeah.
so
At
this
least I
is...
have full hit points.
31.
Yeah, so that's going to be a crit.
Okay. You take 31. Oh my gosh. Okay, that is 30 points of damage. And this thing grabs... Whoa! Grabs a hold of you. And looks like it's going to take up... that's it for its actions.
I'm gonna use my reaction to scream.
Good call. Guys, would you kindly click on your token, go ahead and click on initiative. Let me add a turn for this thing here, and I will roll its initiative using the bad dice. Boom. The fucking nat 20. Guys, this ain't off good to a good start.
Jeez, yeah, no.
Well, alternatively, better that I'm using the nat 20 on initiative.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Considering how much damage it just did.
Okay, best buys. There we go. So we're missing whom?
There we go.
Nice. Okay. Sene. Okay, so that means this thing is up first. I think what it's going to do here, it's going to try and batter Zuko. What's your fortitude save?
Oh, my fortitude is a +7.
You are knocked to the ground. And, hold on, what is it? Actually, you're knocked to the ground. You're knocked back one against the wall there. Wes, what's your fortitude?
9.
9. Okay, so this whacks you, but does not push you back. And then, oh man. It's going to try and, Bargle, what is your fortitude?
It is not as good as that, I know. 7.
Well, what's higher, athletics or, athletics or acrobatics, actually?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics? Okay.
3.
3. Oh, man. Okay.
Athletics is a -1.
It starts... And it's taking flight with Bargle in its claw. It is currently 5 feet off the ground. Zuko, what are you doing?
Question. Do I have to stand up to start casting a spell?
Do you have to, sorry?
Do I have to stand up to start casting a spell?
No, you can cast from prone.
Okay, so Zuko gets knocked into the wall and he goes, summon the flaming fire spirits that I call my method. And I want to summon like right next to the thing, right above him.
Okay.
He's going to use his last second level spell to summon elementals.
Okay, so that is all of that's your entire action, right?
Yeah, and it gets 2 actions the moment it pops out.
Okay. So, let's see here. Think, here we go. Controlled by... hold on. It represents...
It's just a thing
Fire
spell.
method. There we go. That should work. Boom. Does that work? You can see him?
I can see him and control him.
Yeah, great. Okay, so go ahead and make your 2 attacks with your method.
So yes, it's going to attack it like quickly.
Yeah.
Like, leave Bargle alone. It's going to try to bite him. Or yeah, I don't want to use the breath weapon because that'll be bad.
I'll show you, Bargle.
Okay.
Let's see
The
here.
next is a 1d4 fire.
Okay, so the first one is a miss. Second one is minus. Is it? The jaws aren't agile, are they?
Let's see.
I think claws are normally agile. Bites usually aren't.
The screen disappeared on me.
Okay.
Oh, there. It is not agile.
Not agile. Shoot. So it does clump. Kind of like it tries to bite at this thing. It's chewing on its thickened scales, but it's not even, phasing this thing.
Does the 1d4 fire help?
Well, no. It's that it doesn't even hit.
22 doesn't hit? We're screwed.
No. It's 20. Yeah, 22 does not hit. No. Okay.
We're screwed.
Wes, what are you doing? And this is where I encourage you guys to, think outside of your just your attacks. Remember, you can do all sorts of cool things with your abilities.
Yeah, so Wes is gonna he's gonna hunt prey on the Wyvern,
Okay.
and then he's going to use a different feat that he's not used really yet.
Okay.
Hunter's Aim.
Ooh.
Which is essentially, instead of shooting twice fast, he takes his slow aim and he's gonna aim for like the claw that's holding Bargle.
Yep.
And pull back and let her rip.
Nice. Okay. So go ahead and make your attack roll. Are you using your bow or using your mace?
He's using his bow.
Bow. Nice. Okay.
That's his default weapon. Oh shit. But you know what? He was feeling inspired before he took that shot.
Yeah.
Inspired to make a better shot than would otherwise have been.
Okay.
Knowing that he has to save his friend, and
Yeah.
he's got to take this claw out.
One. Oh, nice.
Awesome.
All right, that is definitely a hit. This arrow sinks into its massive claw, and I will grant a +2 bonus to Bargle's escape attempt if he's going to try and get himself out of there. So Bargle.
Yes. So my question for you is: does Bargle think that if he tries to blast the creature's claw that's holding him with like all of his magic missiles,
Okay, so
it would do anything?
That's an interesting thing. Because you're grabbed, that you've got a flat chance of, I think it's a flat DC of 5 for failing for anything that's got to manipulate.
Mm-hmm. And is that what roll am I making? Arcana or?
Well, no, it's a
it's
flat
a flat.
roll.
It's a flat. Sorry.
Yeah,
yes,
flat
got it,
roll.
right.
So I'm just double checking that. Let's see here.
Well, I may or may not even attempt it. If I think it might work, I think I'm gonna try it.
Grab DC 5 flat check or it's lost.
Okay. I think it's probably worth doing, but do I think that's an effective tactic, or should I just try to wriggle out of it?
I don't know. It's tell you
Okay.
Your character knows about as much as you do right now about this. So what are you thinking?
I guess I'll start out by attempting to do an acrobatics.
Okay.
And see what happens, since that's just one action. So let me roll that. 15.
Okay, acrobatics. Oh, hold on. Escape is. I'm trying to think. What does it target? What does escape? What's the DC that it targets? Do you remember?
I'm not sure. I would assume it's athletics.
Escape.
So it's athletics plus 10 is my guess, but I don't know for sure.
Okay, so escape is an action. It's not a skill thing. I was looking in the wrong area. So let's see here. Because once we look it up, we won't have to look it up again.
Yeah.
By which I mean we'll forget that we looked it up. And
That's
we'll
right.
Look it up again.
That's right.
All right, so let's see here. Let's see. Encounter mode. I'm in the right area. Escape. Escape. DC is typically the athletics DC of the creature grabbing you. Okay, so this is...
That makes sense.
15 is not going to be even remotely close. This thing's
Yeah.
so big and so strong.
Right. So now that I have a sense,
Yeah.
I'm going to
So escape is... There's something I'll point out, and you may know this already, George, but just for the benefit of everyone else and for the viewers at home, escape is an attack, which means it attracts the multi-attack penalty.
right. So I'm not going to do anything that requires an attack roll. I'm just going to basically take my magic missile, and I only have 2 actions left. I'm going to cast, so I'll be able to cast 2 missiles instead of 3.
Okay.
Just because I'm like, I don't know what to do, because
Okay.
I am not.
No, that makes
mean,
total sense, yeah.
I'm just not a very physical person.
Okay, so here's what the... Oof, this is going to be exciting. When you attempt a manipulate action while grabbed, you make it. So that means, because there's 2 actions involved in the spell, we're going to make 2 DC 5.
Flat rolls.
Yeah, so go ahead and make your first one. Roll a D20 for me.
There we go.
Nice! And
Okay.
second one?
Number 2.
Nice!
Okay.
Excellent.
All right.
Okay.
So
then,
I like kind of, it's like restraining me, and I'm trying to like do my specific somatic component.
Yeah.
And I wind up getting the spell off, so it'll just be the first 2 missiles, because it just does all 3 of them every time. So it'll be the first 2. Magic missile. Here we go. 4 points of damage.
Okay. Let's see.
And I'm not necessarily in game terms, but narratively at least, I'm definitely targeting the claw that it's got me in.
Okay, so it hits it, and between the arrow and the claw, it reaches back and drops you down. Now, falling in PF2 is it's half the damage, half the feet you fall, more than 5 feet.
Oh,
So-
more than 5 feet.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you hit the ground, and as...
Now it's Bedonk's turn. He can even try and catch.
Yeah.
You guys may not know, but falling will trigger one of Zuko's only triggers, which is Featherfall, if you're within 60 feet. So I have a Featherfall spell.
Nice!
Well, I won't take any
I know.
damage though, so I don't want you to waste it. But
No, yeah, I was wondering how high you up, because I was about to say no.
Yeah, he's only 5 feet right
Yeah.
now. They're just barely
because I
taking
was
away.
worried I was about to be dying, I just didn't want to be flown away somewhere. So
Yeah.
I thought I was about to take some damage. So
Okay.
that's great.
Boom.
I'm very happy.
But
right
Donk, what are you doing? Let me give you the place where the... Hold up here. Draw a shape. I'll draw a black shape here. Boom. And boom. This whoop, is roughly where the cave entrance is.
now. Run for the cave.
Okay. What are you doing, Badonk? This thing's about 5 feet up right now.
Within punching distance. Hit the junk. Mm.
Oh, Jeff, are you talking? I can't hear you, but...
Oh, sorry, I had my.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm sorry. Just gonna say I do have quick jump.
Okay.
Can use a single action to do a high jump without needing the initial stride.
That is true.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump and punch him in the junk.
Goblin warfare.
It's actually a headbutt. It's actually a
Goblin.
headbutt.
Awesome.
With his
What?
little goblin head.
It's a literal headbutt.
Yeah, literal headbutt.
Sticking your head up his butt.
A little higher.
So high jump is give me a
Athletics?
yes.
That's what it used to be, something like that, I'm sure.
Oh, hold on. No, it's only a leap is a basic action. You can leap 10 feet horizontally if your speed's at least 15, or 15 feet horizontally if your speed is at least 30. So you can actually jump 15 feet in the air.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh no, that's hold on. I'm a dummy. I can't tell the difference between vertical and horizontal.
There's a
Whew.
high jump.
English is a challenging language, truly. You can vertically leap 5 feet.
So you can tag it.
Still, yeah, good enough. Okay, so you leap.
That's what I need.
Spring up as your leap action there, Badonk, and go ahead and make your... And you know what? If you want to flurry, yeah, I'll let you do that, Badonk. That all takes only 1 action anyway.
Cool.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Oops. There we go. I fixed it.
Nice, powerful headbutt. Okay, that is unfortunately not quite good. You do hit it, but I mean, this thing's thick, wyvern hide. It just does not affect it by it. So go ahead and make your second attack.
Question?
Yeah.
Would my method provide any kind of bonus to him coming up from underneath of it?
Would which, sorry?
Would my method help with his attack?
Would your method? Because he's
Yeah,
flanking? Yeah, even then a +1 is still not going to make it. It's a good question. I would, but from where you position him, but unfortunately it's not... that still won't be good enough. Badonk, you try again?
The follow-up?
Nice.
Whoa!
Nice.
So that's -4 because it's agile, and +1. It's still... Hold on. Not +1. It's flat-footed then, so it's -2. Badonk, you are 1 off from hitting it. Urgh.
This thing is not easy to hit.
No. Now, you do have a hero point if you want to re-roll. Or you want to save
Roll
that.
15 on that.
No, I would have re-rolled the first one. It's not really worth it.
Okay. All right. So that is this thing's turn. So this thing is not happy with what's happened. So it flies back to here, and then it wings around. And let's roll randomly again. It just wants something something to eat, guys. It's just a hungry little critter.
Okay.
Oh no. It's back on Bargle again. I'm sorry, Bargle. Oh, hold on. There's 5 viable targets right now because there's the Mephit as well too. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, and it's Mephit, guys. It's Mephit chow time. So this thing flies into the Mephit. And what is the Mephit's AC?
17.
17. Oh man, it's gonna.
It's a distraction. That's all he is.
Yeah, no, and that's exactly what is required. Okay, I rolled. That's a 30 something. So.
No, you got it.
Jeez.
Yeah. So I think that how many hit points does the Mephit have?
That's 16.
15. Okay, so yeah,
16.
it basically. The Mephit turns into this like burst of little balls of fire as the wyvern tears through it. But that is the wyvern's. It roars out in fury when it realizes that there's no food to be had from this thing.
Into the cave.
And we have.
Yeah.
Let's hear the. It is not happy.
Yeah.
Zuko, what are you doing?
Wyvern, he's going to use an action to jump to his feet.
Okay.
And then he is going to spend a focus point to lob elemental fire at the thing.
Nice.
He's using his elemental toss. Hopefully I can roll to hit this guy.
Here we go.
Nope, hero point.
Okay, go ahead.
Because it does damage if it hits.
Yeah.
Oh!
Whoa!
Wow.
That is a big hit. All right, and what
And that's
is...
only a single action to use his focus ability.
Oh, that's great.
And then he's going to say, see ya!
So we had Titan. Awesome. Okay, so let's see here. That is
Kev,
then...
is this the cave here?
The black square is the entrance to the cave, yeah.
Oh, the black square.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I just had to scroll up a little bit.
Okay. So this thing screams, and I think it thinks that it's the Mephit that that did that. Okay. And then it is Wes's turn. 3 actions. What do you want to do?
I will 1, 2, 3, 4. So I move to there. I've still got more move, but I won't bother. And I will shoot with Hunter Shot. So 2 shots.
go. Nice.
That's awesome.
Oh man, that definitely finds a a vulnerable spot on it. The arrow sinks in nearly to the feathers. Second
Take
shot.
that, Smog.
That one flash. It splinters on its thick hide. But good shot.
And then I will give it an intimidating glare.
Nice. Okay. And
Come get some halfling.
go ahead and make a what do you call it? An intimidate check.
Really?
Yeah, sure. It's a demoralized check. I mean, the chances of doing it are not really great, but no. So not terribly good. But Bargle.
It's not
Okay.
terribly intimidated by the 3-foot-tall halfling shooting little pieces of wood at it. Come on.
Shocking.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
Bargo like picked him. So I'm just assuming. Well, I don't know. Did he fall prone? Did he land prone?
You land prone. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So as I recall, it's an action to stand.
You know, I'll
Is
point
that what
out
it
one
is?
thing. So there is a reaction that you have, which is grab a ledge. So in theory, I know you won't do this, but it's worth pointing out that as you were falling from this thing, you could have made a check to try and like,
Oh, I see.
wow,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. I wouldn't even have tried. No.
No, I imagine not.
Yeah. You're totally right. So I will use action 1 to stand.
Okay.
Action 2, I will cast shield.
Yep.
Let me just see. Hold on. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. I take that back. I'm going to use both my remaining 2 actions to stride, so I can get into the cave.
Okay. Done. So you're inside the cave now.
Yeah.
Badonkadonk, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm running away to the cave.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I'm in the cave.
Yeah, you can easily get yourself inside. How far do you want to be inside the cave? Like, are you guys running full on in there, or are
Yeah.
Well, how big is the opening?
The opening is about 10 feet.
Zuko does not want to be a target.
Yeah, like
Uh.
deep enough that I think that he can't reach me.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're full on inside there.
Same here.
I'll go with you.
Okay, so there's only 2 viable targets outside right now. Let's see here. Well, here, I'll roll in stream, guys. Zuko, evens or odds?
Let's go odds.
Wesley. It flaps its wings, and let's see here. It can move 60 feet. My goodness! So it can move 12 squares on it with a stride. So this thing comes soaring down towards you, Wes. Boom! Crashes to the ground, and then it makes a claw strike against you. Oh, I'm rolling. Hold on, I'm rolling the blue dice. That's cheating. I'll use the bad dice. There we go. Does a 22 hit you?
Barely.
Awesome. Okay, so no crit then.
Nope.
That is 10 points of damage.
Ha! That's all you got?
Don't taunt them. Don't taunt
Yeah,
the Wyvern.
technically it does have one more thing. I just need to quickly double check to see how it works. Here we go. All right, now what is your athletics score there, Wes?
Can I use acrobatics to dodge?
Yes, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
What's your
9.
acrobatics score? 9? Okay. There's a 19. Oh, it gets a crit success on you. As it claws you, it digs in and grabs a hold of you. And then it has one more action. It spins its massive... Oh, no. You're the one who did that fire on it, Zuko. Its barbed tail whips back and down at you.
And you rolled a 1.
Nope, I rolled a 15. It's a 26.
That is not a critical.
Good. Okay. So
27 would have been.
So first things first here. Oh man, this is 10 points of piercing damage.
No.
And I need you to give me a fortitude save, please.
Against poison?
It's against poison.
Figured. Goblins get bonuses against poison.
Oh, yeah. Unless you took the heritage.
Ooh.
Oh.
Going to
Hero point?
hero point that.
Yeah. Here's a little bit of history, because I know, John, you came in at around AD&D second, right?
Mm-hmm.
The most lethal poison in the game has typically always been Wyvern. Yes! Nice!
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
you're gonna be
good.
laying there paralyzed for the next
Holy
4 hours.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's awesome.
It's not paralyzed. Wyvern poison is the most deadly thing across all of the editions. It's fucking bonkers how deadly this is.
Goblins don't taste good.
Amazing. So you get out and you burn away the poison with your elemental bloodline. So gosh, so we have Wes in the grips of this thing. We've got Zuko stung by this thing. Zuko, your turn. What are you doing?
Zuko has a feeling it has attacks of opportunity. So it's going to just...
One thing, so here's a bit of stuff. So the things that have attacks of opportunity in the game, you can usually judge what they are. For instance, a typical ghost would not have that. Trolls are graspy, greedy, hungry fucking creatures, so they have attacks of opportunity that maybe carries over into the afterlife. Militaristic things like skeletal commanders, like the risen soldiers or generals from ages past, those have attacks of opportunity, but the grunts do not. Savage creatures like owl bears, for instance, even though they're powerful, they do not have attacks of opportunity.
I know making a check is an action. I want to get away from this thing.
Yeah.
But I'm going to do it anyway.
Okay.
What knowledge would I need?
What are you doing here?
I want to like get a read on it. Do I know anything about wyverns?
Yeah. Okay. So you use the thing to seek, basically. Give me a... What is this thing here? Oh man, guys! First dragon in 2nd edition Pathfinder. Love it. Wyverns are also one of my absolute favorite monsters in D&D. So.
I speak Draconic if that helps.
Hey,
It's
Zuko,
which, sorry?
Can you just drag your turn out for like 5 minutes till we get a hero point?
Give me an Arcana check, please.
I'm not really good with Arcana, but I will try.
Okay.
I think.
This is the weirdest looking white dragon you've ever seen.
Okay.
It's so strange. Why does this thing have a stinger?
Zuko is gonna be. I'm gonna try to demoralize him. I'm just gonna like bare my teeth at him when he hit me with the tail, and just like use my elemental bloodline to like pump fire in my vision and snarl at him.
Sure.
Speaking Draconic.
Yeah, give me an intimidate check,
Talk about
please.
his mother.
Yeah, intimidate.
Yes.
Oh. So that is good. And hold on here. Let me see here. Oh, you know what? I want to check one thing as well. And for those listening at home, forgive me for looking up so much crap here. This is our first time. So we're still in the first couple of times running this game, so I am having a check to see. What I was checking, guys, is whether dragons as a species, whether they're immune to mind-affecting abilities. No, me neither. This is a fucking cool development.
Emotion, and mental.
Okay. So you know what? You have shaken this thing. It gains frightened 1.
Run away! Ah!
And because this little angry goblin intimidated a massive titanic dragon, everyone gets a hero point.
Oh, nice.
And I still have 1 action left.
Yes, what are you doing?
I'm gonna throw. Oh no, I can't. I'm gonna cast shield.
Okay. Oh, that is a manipulate thing.
Yes, it is.
So.
But is he grappled or he's frightened? Can he do that?
He can attack of opportunity with anything he wants.
Okay. Well, okay.
Which is what he's gonna do.
I'm still gonna do it.
That stinger comes down again.
Oh, roll 1.
Oh, I rolled a 17. That is, and it gets its full attack bonus for the attack of opportunity. 32?
That's a crit. Can I do anything about it? I can try not to die.
Here we go. All right, 32. The stinger is go. That is 22 points of damage.
I'm still on my feet.
Nice. And you need to give me a fortitude save.
But I made that.
Oh, jeez.
Here it comes, though.
I'm
0
not.
points. I have to announce before I know what it does, right?
Yeah.
Come on, Goblin Luck.
Come on, come on.
A
Oh!
little bit better.
Okay, so as this thing takes effect, you take... Oh my god, did you spend your last hero point?
I did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that is...
But he's frightened. He should run away.
Your last action should have been to run.
He would have attacked me anyway. Right?
Okay, 15 poison.
Okay, so I'm at 0.
You're at 0. Okay,
Yeah.
so you are dying. You have dying 1. And your action will be now right before the Wyvern.
Is he
Okay.
running?
So, Wes, you are in the clutches of this thing. This thing has just stabbed down with its tail, hitting Zuko twice. What are you doing?
I'm gonna break out.
Okay. What are you doing? Escape artist? Or escape again? So that'd be acrobatics?
Yeah. I'm gonna escape out with
Okay.
acrobatics.
Go ahead.
Wes is gonna he's getting used to squeezing into tight places and stuff like that. He's gonna make himself all skinny and squiggly and try to squeeze through its claws.
Yep, yep. Oh, nice. That is precisely the number you needed too.
Awesome.
I was really kind of like, oh, there's no way you're gonna. Oh, so what does
Yeah.
it look like as Wes wiggles his way out from underneath these claws?
Well, it's kind of like he tries to force one of the claws, and then when the claw kind of pushes down, he uses that effort from the claw to make himself rigid, and the claw squeezes him out the other way.
Nice. So pushes him out. Okay.
Yeah.
And it is not taking flight, so you're out. Give me an acrobatics check. Let's see if you do fall prone. No. Okay. Yeah. So you landed on your feet, and I'll actually let you be next to Zuko if you want.
Sure.
You still have 2 more actions.
Get me out of here.
Grab Zuko, run into the cave.
Yes. So here's an interesting point you want to make up, or a little point of metagaming to point out for you guys. I'll use point twice in that sentence. Fucking quality DMing. So what it is, guys, just like allies, monsters only have 1 reaction. So I think as the keen player that you are, Dave, you noticed it used its attack of opportunity to sting Zuko, which meant that it was still recovering to give you enough time to grab him and pull him into the cave.
I
Okay.
do
Super Bone
exactly that.
has top healing potions in his backpack.
I have nature's medicine. Don't you worry, young man.
Well, we got a problem with poison, though, so that ain't gonna be good. All right, hold on.
Potions will give me a bonus.
To give you a bonus to your.
+1 against poisons and diseases.
Oh, nice. Okay, so let's do this, guys. I'm gonna move you off of here. Let me move you guys. Oh, hold on.
Poison suck.
Now we'll move back to that other thing here. Why don't you guys go ahead and move yourselves into the cave as far as you think you were going to be. I'll here. This will be easier. Boom. There you go, guys. And I'll put your friend, the Wyvern, out here. Okay. And you drag Zuko in there. Okay. Oh, and actually, you want to hear some really good news? Oh, what's the duration of light? Hold on.
It's, I believe, 1 hour. Let me check.
So it'll still be up then. Yeah. Because you guys only... This is within 20 minutes. This thing was soaring overhead. So you guys go running inside there. I'll move you in a little further there, Wes.
Oh, no, actually, it lasts until the next time you make your daily preparations.
Brilliant. Okay. So this thing comes racing up towards the edge there. And then it stops at that same... Remember where, Bargle, you hit that point and that thing triggered? This thing stops and kind of... and its enormous head kind of slowly goes down, and its body stalks back and forth while it keeps its head still. And it takes to the air.
Oh my god.
But you think you can hear it circling
Excellent.
overhead. And you pray that it doesn't find your allies who are searching for bone blossoms elsewhere.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, turning to your fallen friend, Zuko is starting to turn a very, very pale shade of green. What are you guys doing?
Does somebody want to... So, is Zuko in there with us?
Yes.
We grab... Okay.
So, if someone wants to... Is anyone, first off, is anyone trained in medicine?
Not me.
I have the natural medicine feat, but
Yeah, you can do that. That'll count. Because if you want to try and... Basically, if you want to take 10 minutes to try and... Well, I mean, the poison is fucking burning through his body. I think I'm going to reduce...
What if I tried to do natural medicine faster with a higher penalty or something?
Give me an Arcana check, Wes. Oh, you're not trained. Go ahead and make an Arcana check and take a +5 bonus to it, because you've already encountered a Wyvern before. I think there's a chance you might know this stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so give me an.
Would that be like survival, like knowing the creatures and their?
For this particular type of creature, it's going to be more Arcana. But I'm going to give you the trained bonus and whatever. Oh my god. Okay.
Hero point. Hero point.
Yeah, you can spend a hero point to re-roll that if you like.
That's
Okay.
better.
So you're aware that there's this vicious poison that is likely working its way through. Because remember when you fought that thing before, you and Skurg and I think Badonk was there as well. Your debrief afterwards was like, oh, thank God that thing didn't sting us, because that poison is brutal. And from what Zuko had said before, you know, Zuko has been, because he is a chatty Cathy, he has been talking about all the different things he can do. You know that in his backpack, there is something that might help him save against that poison. And that would take just, yeah, and that would just be a matter of like...
I might be able to identify that, knowing about the poison.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is that, like, he's already probably told you there's something in his backpack that would help against poison, and you do know that this wyvern, when they sting, deliver poison.
I start going through his backpack.
You find it?
Just pulling stuff out and putting it down on the ground until I find something that looks like a serum or a flask or...
The alchemist fire?
You're right.
Hey, if we gotta burn it out, we gotta burn it out.
One way or another.
Okay,
I've only got 3 vials in my inventory, so those are the ones.
okay, one sec here, guys. I'm checking one thing here. What I want to know is if you, because you're going to take damage, like, it's like once per round you have to make this check.
It heals 1d6, and then I get a +1 on...
Hey, Bargle, help me go through his pack.
I will help.
Okay, that's what I thought. So if you take damage when you're dying, it bumps your dying condition down by 1. So
Yeah,
go
sorry
ahead.
Sorry about the blood.
Zuko, give me a save. Let's see if the poison keeps burning its way through your little body.
Goblin luck, come on! That's
Okay,
a 11 +
so
7.
you are actually at dying 3 right now. Because you had gone down by 1 at the end of your turn, and then you also take damage from the poison, which bumps it down by 1 more.
Is there a save to not go down by 1? Or does the poison...
There's a recovery check at the start of your turn, so make a flat check. It's a DC 10 plus your current dying values to see whether you get better or worse.
Or is it DC 1?
So this is just a... Yeah, so it's a flat check, and this will be at the start of your turn. But that a failure, or your dying value increases by 1. So that's the mechanic, is that your dying goes down by 1 if you fail. So you're at dying 2, and then because of the poison damage, you're at dying 3. He's looking, and I think you're probably like seizing, and there's foam coming at your mouth. Wes, what does this thing do?
Die.
What's that, John? Sorry.
Zuko too pretty to die.
Too pretty to die. Yeah. Zuko, go ahead and give us what is that? The potion that he's going to administer. What does that do?
Lesser Elixir of Life. It heals 1d6 and then gives a +1 to these diseases and poisons for 10 minutes.
Excellent. Okay, so because you were healed, that means you are unconscious, but you're at. Let's see here.
Would that stabilize?
Yeah, you're at 16, so you lose the dying condition, but you have now the wounded condition 1.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and now you'll need to make the fortitude save with your bonus against this poison.
Okay. Could I get an action before that happens, or is it at the start of my turn?
The save happens at the end. You take the damage at the start of your turn, and
Okay.
this is it's a lot of damage.
Yeah. So,
Uh,
Okay.
Hold on, you know what? Hold on, guys. I don't want to fudge this because I mean, once we figure out how it's supposed to happen, because they are pretty clear as to how the action sequence goes throughout the round. So let's just look it up quickly in the encounter phase, so that I don't screw over John, because I just want to rush things along here. Let's see. Where are you? Where are you? Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Encounter. Mode, here we go. Begin the turn. Start of your turn. Many things happen automatically. If you're dying, roll a recovery check. You're not dying any longer. Do anything that happened to you after your last... Let's see here. Take your actions at the end of your turn. If you have persistent damage condition, you take damage at that point.
So poison would hit me at the end.
And when does the save happen? Let's see here. Is it the start of the turn? And my apologies again for those listening at home. We're just we're still trying to learn the system here and make sure we're running it correctly. So once we look it up once, we won't have to look it up again. Act. End of the turn. End of turn is when you make the save. So you take the damage, then you make the save.
Okay.
Okay. So that means you are, but you're unconscious still. Like just because you're healed, it doesn't mean you regain consciousness. I don't think.
Am I-
Let's take a look here though again, because I don't want to hoop you. Just because we're looking through here the dying rules. Where I was just looking at you.
So I'm wounded. Is what you said?
Yeah. Knocked out and dying. Let's see here. Player characters, whether you're 0, you're dying. If you're unconscious because you're dying, you can't wake up as long as you have 0 hit points. If you're restored to 1 or more hit points, you lose the dying and the unconscious conditions and can act normally. So that potion's perfect.
So I
So
roll
port-
a 1d.
Yeah, potion's poured in your mouth. You wake up. You've got some hit points. 1.
I get 1 hit point.
Oh shit!
Jeez.
All right, so you sputter and you're awake. What are you doing, Zuko?
Zuko says, Zuko does not want to die! And then he focuses all of his energy in casting a heal spell on himself. He's going to take 2 turns, 2 actions.
Nice, okay. So you heal 15 points of damage. Nice.
That's awesome.
And then he starts seizing up again.
Okay, so let's hear.
With a potion.
So you failed the second save. 1 sec here. I need to get the to the Wyvern again. Sorry, I closed it because I'm a dummy. There we go.
This
Alright.
is what I get for trying to save somebody's life.
So you're at stage 2 right now. This thing. Oh man. Oh man.
I want it.
Here we go. That is 11, 16,
No, no,
19 damage. Are you still awake or are you dying again?
no, I'm a -2 or 0.
You're 0, and because you're wounded, you're now dying 2.
Okay.
Right? So, okay.
Well, it just knocked me down to 0, so I'd get dying again.
No, because you had wounded 1.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's the whole like whack-a-mole thing here. So you're up. You now. Oh, you didn't have a. Oh, you don't have. Do you have a hero point right now or no? Oh, you don't. Ugh. Okay, so you are down again.
So, Kev, well, there was 2 vials there, right?
There were 3 vials.
3 vials.
Yeah.
Wes smells the second vial. See if it smells like the first vial.
Does, yeah.
Pour it down a stroke.
Okay. So Gil, 1d6.
This is.
Oh, hold on. Zuko, you know what? You're down, but you still are entitled to your save. Go ahead and make your fortitude save. So let's just not screw you over that, because if you do make it, it reduces the poison damage.
It's going to be a +1 to this, so whatever I roll.
Okay, here we go.
42.
Come on, Fort.
Oh,
Nice.
Yes!
26.
Oh, okay. So at 26, it's not a crit, but you're up to stage 1 again.
Okay.
Okay,
The potion heals me 4.
you're back up. You got wounded 2 right now.
Okay.
Okay, so he's sputtering and going. Wes, that was 2 actions. Still have 1 more action. Badonk or Bargle, you guys can take actions during this time as well, too, if you want.
I'm just wondering. I have a question first, which is when Zuko cast that heal spell, was that an emanation?
No,
Or no?
it's a personal 2.
Okay, that's what I thought. Just making
Yeah.
sure. I'm not great at medicine, so
You have a hero
Keep watch
point?
for the ghost.
I don't
I'm
know.
definitely gonna keep watch. Yes, I'm gonna keep watch for ghost
Okay.
trolls.
Okay, so you're keeping an eye. Yeah, nothing. You can still hear. Outside. Badonk, do you want to do anything?
I don't really. I looked over my sheet and I just don't see anything that helps him.
Hey, Badon, can you see in the dark?
Yeah.
Do you want to just scamper around in the tunnel and try and find the flower?
Yeah, I might as well do that because I can't help with.
Okay.
And we'll try and heal Zuko. Zuko, do you have anything else I can administer you if this goes down?
There's another potion.
So I will use
Well, you've
stealth.
given 2 already out of the 3.
Yeah. It's not going to help really.
And I feel like you should save that one in case to bring you back up if you go down again.
Okay. Well, get rid of that poison somehow.
Do I? No. I'm just wondering. This is totally random,
Yep.
but I happen to know a lot of things about the underworld, and I know that poison is often used to take out your adversaries
Oh, yeah.
when you're working in the underworld. And so I'm just wondering
Yeah.
if that gives me any insight. Do people use, since it's the most deadly poison in the world?
Yeah.
Is there a chance that I might know something about how this poison works that might be able to help with the medicine check? I know it's a stretch, but
Yeah, but let me see here. So I'm gonna check the medicine. There is a treat poison action if someone's trained in medicine. Is anyone trained in medicine who's not Zuko?
no.
Nope.
Oy.
Well, natural medicine wouldn't. Does that qualify?
I think natural medicine allows you only to treat wounds. That's it.
Yeah, it's treat wounds.
Yeah,
Right.
so it's unfortunately not for that.
I think like Wyvern might be trained in medicine, but he's not here.
Yeah, he is trained. You know what? I'll let them come scampering back in, because maybe that is.
I mean, if we needed to, I would have cast my fleet foot spell and run out and found them.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. So let's see here.
Okay.
I mean, he's down to wounded 2, which means when he drops down, he'll be at dying 3.
Yeah,
If he
no,
drops
this is
below
getting
again.
bad. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but let's see here. If I don't know if because the thing is, the poison save. One thing that they carried over into this edition is how poisons are pretty fucking scary, or can be.
Yeah.
Don't they run out eventually? Like, or
They do, but with this one, like, it burns for so much damage for such a short time that it can. But you're right. As long as you make a save, though, if you make one more save, you're gonna be dropping this thing. You'll be free of it.
Yeah, I'm wondering, even if I don't make the saves, I know it does more damage, but it'll run out eventually, right?
Yeah,
If
yeah.
if I manage to stay alive.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Like, I got a +7 in all my saves. This is not good.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Can somebody cast guidance on me? I could use that extra +1.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think guidance is a single action. I can cast it on myself.
Yeah.
That'll give me that extra +1.
Great.
Okay. Neutralize poison is a level 3 spell. Okay, so let's do this. Wyvern will make a check to try and
Treat poison?
treat poison. On a success, he gives a +2 circumstance bonus to your next save.
Okay, that's worth it.
The and it's an item bonus you're getting from your potion, I imagine.
Yes.
Okay.
And I get a status bonus from guidance, so all 3 will stack.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see here. Werb.
Need a hero point.
Somewhere Steve is giving us the
on,
old.
Steve.
No one
Somebody in the
rolls.
chat played with the DM.
No one rolls dice as enthusiastically as Steve. So
Right.
here we go.
Come on, crit. Yes!
Oh man!
So that's a
That's
+4.
20.
+4.
Way to
for
go,
damage.
Steve-O!
Yes.
Wow.
Oh my
The
god!
spirit of Steve comes to the rescue.
Yeah.
Holy
That's
smokes!
awesome.
So that means you get a +4 to your
Okay,
save.
so-
So you got +5 in total.
+6 when I cast guidance.
+6 when you cast guidance.
Awesome.
Which means that hopefully you can shake this poison, then drop down to dying 3, and then try and bring yourself back.
Well, I mean, I haven't taken... My next turn hasn't happened yet, so I
But
can
you
cast...
can- remember, you
cast
take-
guidance.
Right, but you take damage before you make your save.
Yeah, but that happens at the end of the... Damage happens at the end of the turn.
Right. Oh, sorry, are you going to cast heal again?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so then you wake up, you cast heal on yourself. So go ahead.
Come on, high number. Oh, another 15.
Oh,
Yeah.
15, sweet. And then you
Okay.
cast guidance. Now hold on,
Yeah.
click on guidance. I want to see what kind of bonus it
It
gives.
is the verbal... here, I'll click on it. Where is
Because
it?
if it's circumstance, it doesn't. Status,
Status.
awesome,
Cool.
fucking awesome. Okay, so that is then +6 to your fortitude save.
Okay. Come on, everybody. Play the
Okay,
dice.
hold on. Let's see if you go below first. Let's see if you actually
Right.
go below, because I may roll crap for this damage. So that is 18.
Oh, jeez.
1.
Nice. So you're still conscious.
Wow.
Come on.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Give
Come
me
on.
1. Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay, fortitude save. Here goes.
Okay.
So, +6 or whatever this is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's 20.
No way!
That's
That's
20.
hilarious.
That's my 4th
Oh
one
my
tonight.
god. Holy shit.
Oh, you're poison!
All those crappy rolls that you guys were getting with
Yeah.
Roll20 earlier on have paid off.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Everyone gets a hero point for that. Holy hell.
Nice.
Okay, so Zuko, John, what do we see as Zuko finally fights back against this insanely lethal poison?
I can only imagine that after drinking the potion, going down, getting back up, he starts burning with a fever, and the actual flames start licking out of his pores.
Yeah.
And the green poison starts seeping out and just burning away into the mist. And he's like, I'm tired.
Oh shit. And he's at 1 hit point, isn't he?
Yes, and I've got 1 first level spell left.
Oh my god, and Bargle's at 2.
Yeah.
Well, here we go. I'm going to do a full burst heal to heal both of us.
Okay.
Awesome.
So 11.
Okay. Take it. It's great.
Oh,
Oh, hold on.
yeah, that's not
Outright. It's 3.
Okay.
3.
3.
Okay. Holy hell.
Okay.
Mr.
thanks, Mo, too.
Mr. Zuko, do you need this last vial? Do you want me to pour it down your throat again, or do you...
Save that for an emergency.
Okay, here you go.
Okay, holy smokes. Okay, so what's going through? Put us in the mind of your characters here, guys. So you're inside this cave. You can hear the sound of like from deeper in the cave. Still, you're in here, kind of all huddled. And this thing,
Wes says, back up from the doorway. We might piss this thing off, but it's the only way we're getting home.
Is the Drake still out there? The Wyvern?
It's still out there?
I
Yeah.
think so.
It's circling around.
You shooting at it?
Just-
So what is going on here? Oh, you're shaking. Are you just taking a shot at it?
I'm shooting at it from the doorway, and if it comes anywhere like looking like it's coming at us, I'm gonna like scamper back. So I told these guys to get back because I'm gonna start shooting at it. We need
Nice.
to kill it, or we can't go home. And I'm not sleeping in a troll cave with a ghost.
Okay.
If it comes within 30 feet, I'm gonna throw a fireball at it.
Tell you what, Wes, give me about three attacks against it. I'm gonna assume you keep shooting until you hit the thing. I'll let you get 3 shots of 1 point of damage, and then it's gonna wing off. Because it's just not gonna come in here. It's refusing to get in there. Oh, and then 2 points of damage. Okay. All right. So then,
fly around all at once.
after that, it then turns and it wings off. It's fed up with you. There's once or twice where it lands down outside the cave, roars, and comes towards you. That tail kind of like hits the ground, and Zuko, you kind of can feel your blood run cold when it hits.
Zuko will say, "Go away!" Fire.
Yeah, and Zuko, you're rocking wounded 2 right now.
That doesn't go away?
No, not until you take a full rest.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh.
Does not want to be in combat anymore.
Zuko's first trip. Start of the trip. I love the Barrowmaze. End of it.
He's got like blood vessels in his eyes. They're like burst and like blood coming out the eyeballs.
Yeah.
All right, so you
Zuko
guys
will
are.
not die. I'm immortal. That was flesh wound.
So finally, this thing is driven off, and you guys find yourselves alone, and all you hear is the hideous sounds from further in the cave. What are you guys thinking here?
Zuko is exhausted.
Yeah.
Could maybe sneak around.
Did Badonk go off and look in the dark?
Could.
I could also cast. Well, let me make sure, but I think I can cast invisibility on you if you want that. But let me double check. I can do it on someone other than myself, just to double check. I believe I can, but
Because Badonk's kind of sneaky.
Yeah, I want to let you guys know. Apart from Wyvern going in there too, I didn't fudge anything there. That was dice as as they came out. So
that last roll would have saved me anyway, but still, that was really good.
that was pretty fucking close.
I was stressed.
Oh, yeah.
What perfectly timed nat 20s too. Holy crap.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, so I can target someone else. I can target one creature. It has a duration of 10 minutes, though. So you only
Interesting.
have 10
okay.
minutes.
Okay. So let's think here. 10 minutes means hold on, let me
And Badonk is fast.
I think that means you've got
The dog
100
is very fast.
100 turns, right?
Because
There's 6
yeah,
there's 10
10
rounds per minute.
yeah,
Times 10 is 100. So
Yeah.
you've got effectively Badonk, if you're moving using each action to stride, you got a total of like 12,000 feet you can move. So here's what I'm let you.
Something like that.
Oh, you can run 2.5 miles.
So Badonk, I'll let you. Why don't you start exploring around? We're gonna follow you along here.
Even if you just a move, keep
While
moving.
I'm exploring, can I spend 10 minutes to regain a focus point?
If as he's gone, yes, absolutely.
I'm going to do a nature healing on you.
Yeah, go ahead and make a.
Not do it up.
Do you want me to
15
just move 8 at a time, Kev?
2d8. Yeah, please. Let's just we'll follow you slowly along here, and I'll give you a description. So this is just like I said to Wes, or not to Wes, to Sir Yvain. As you're making your way through here, like this whole damp cave, it goes up to about an 8-foot apex, and it's about 5.5, maybe 5.5 to 7 feet wide, depending on where it is. It's all natural, and it slowly kind of slopes down.
Marvel, are you hurt?
stinks. It stinks like crazy in here. Go ahead and move yourself again, Badonk.
Argle, are you hurt?
Badonk's not.
yes,
No.
very hurt.
Very hurt? Well, I got
Yeah.
another 2 minutes probably. How long do we figure Badonk will be gone?
Well, he's only got 10 minutes of invisibility.
So, 10 minutes.
So this
Okay,
continues to open up. Yeah, keep on moving down.
I'll wait 10 minutes. If Badonk's back, I'll do one on you.
Zuko
Right.
has battle medicine and hero point. Who wants to take a risk?
I only have 5 hit points, so I think I'll wait. I've had enough risk for today.
So you think? Hold on, but this is actually ringing a bell. You think either down here or down here will lead you down into the main chamber?
Right, where we were. I was gonna say because I've actually been here, right?
Yep, that's right.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So move down this way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now he remembers a little more.
Yeah.
So
Oh, something's moving in here.
Edge of the. He stopped at the edge of the little.
Okay, leading down, and you may remember that down over here that's where those arcane markings were, the things that caused that hideous thing to appear before. And what you can see, standing, looming over a pile of bones, the remnants of, feasts from when these things were alive. This troll is just, or the ghostly remnants of it, just stand above above those bones, looking down at them.
I heard him.
I'm going to, excuse me, also use my stealth along with the invisibility.
Absolutely.
For this part.
Yeah, no problem. Give me, let's see here. Oh yeah. Okay.
Wow, I haven't rolled over an 11, pretty much.
It stops and kind of. And it says a word. You don't speak Jotun, do you?
No, I don't think so.
No. So it says something. What are you doing, Badonk?
I'm going to sneak over here and check this pile of stuff out.
Sure. So you guys have done a pretty good job of searching this, but what you remember from the last time you were here is that back over here, in this direction, that's where its refuse pile was. And one of the things you guys have been talking about, as disgusting as it is that trolls it's not unknown for them to be cannibalistic. And if they lost some of their numbers and they ate their own, then their spore may still have their partially digested but regenerating flesh in it. And if it's in that dead but not dead state, maybe that might be a rich source of the death blossoms, or the what do you call it? Bone blossoms. Thank you. That's at least what Wes was talking about, because he's been griping about having to look through troll shit for quite some time.
Okay, well, I will as quietly as a goblin can look through some troll shit.
Nice. People talk about Lord of the Rings being the greatest fantasy epic of all time, but I mean, I would say that where was the troll shit searching in that game?
Yeah.
I mean,
nope.
Or that book. Come on. So you're gonna move yourself over there, Badonk?
That was in The Hobbit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not this glowing thing?
No. That was a
It's this pile of,
yeah.
of things
down over here, down in this. Yeah. It's basically the troll privy.
The bone pile.
No, down here where I'm pinging.
I just don't see your ping.
Down this direction, over here.
Oh, there, that way. Okay. Sorry. My map couldn't see that. Yeah, so he heads that way.
Give me another stealth check, will you? Let's see how quiet. See if you can actually lose him again. He hasn't detected you yet.
Ah.
That spectral troll goes wandering off on the far side, leaving you free to go over and search the spoor. So if you make your way down into here, you can begin your search through there. Now, you get up there, you look at your lovely, enchanted hand wraps. And I'm guessing you're taking them off in order to do this?
Yeah, well, I don't know if he would, because
Guys,
it's very dangerous. It's a tough call.
What do you think?
Yeah, he probably takes them off. He reluctantly takes them off.
Okay. So you reluctantly take them off, and you start to, and you walk up there, and you're just like, these mounds are taller than you. It's mounds of like 5 or 6 feet tall in some cases too. It's just disgusting. So you start looking through this stuff. Would you kindly give me a fortitude save to avoid getting sickened? Nat 20 again. Now you're getting it. Okay, so the you're not affected by this whatsoever, and there are, you know, if you think of like the disgusting kind of like ringworms that people can get as parasites sometimes, imagine the horrible shit that lurks inside the digestive tract of a troll.
Yeah.
You know, like if you're thinking like the Seti eel from Wrath of Khan, you're getting a little close to what's lurking around in this stuff. And what you do find, though, Dave, I listened to it again yesterday. The way he's described it is it's a pale yellow blossoms with a red center. So it's got kind of a look, and they tend to go in pairs, so it gives it the look of almost like a skull. And you find some bone blossoms growing within here.
Thank God.
So you grab some of these things, and as you pull it away, you look and see there's a bag in here too.
Ooh.
And it looks pretty damaged. It's pretty banged up. Like, it looks like a troll may have swallowed a bag of stuff and then shat it out in here.
Well, I'll take it.
Okay? So you take it, and as you're pulling, there's actually something's rattling along. There's a staff sticking through this broken thing.
I'll pull it out.
The staff is much bigger than you, and it seems to have like a charred surface to it. It's as if like you had a beautifully carved walking stick, and then you expose it all to an open flame.
Or troll acid.
Or the yeah. Well, no, they wouldn't necessarily. That would like pit it and eat it away, right? But this is actual flame. It looks like if you. I mean, to be honest, the first thing that comes to mind is, you know what a stick looks like after you use a stick to cook a marshmallow.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what it looks like. So, and there is the rattle of coin in here as well.
Well, I'll take it all, I guess.
Okay, so you grab all that stuff. I need one more stealth check from you, and it's only because you're carrying all this coin with you.
Aha! Badonk is very expert at tucking coin carefully into his purse.
Is it the prison purse? Keister it quick.
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead and make your way slowly to the entrance to the cave.
Oops.
Okay. And as you're walking by, you can see. You remember how I was describing the troll, like the spectral trolls, as being kind of torn away and whatnot by the effect of that radiant power?
Mm-hmm.
What you can see, Badonk, is as you're passing by, this thing is kind of like and like rubbing the wounds that it's got on it. And you can't speak Jotun, so you can't hear what it's saying, but you kind of, it has a look, as stupid as this thing's face looks, it looks genuinely perplexed. Like, why are these not healing? You know, for a troll, this would be a completely foreign experience. Oh, no, it wouldn't be. It would be fire and acid would have a similar effect on it, but it's like...
Right, like, it feels it should be healing.
Yeah, exactly. But then you make your way. Go ahead and make your way towards your allies, if you can remember the way. and you leave this muttering troll behind you. I may have found a monster sound I enjoy even more than zombies.
You see, you're pretty good.
That's pretty good.
The lip smacking thing is on par.
That's really fucking horrible. Oh, man.
Didn't mean to ping myself.
Okay. So you guys have been administering, during this his absence, you guys have been administering the stuff. And Badonk actually scampers back after Wes has finished treating the first of you. And Wes, as you're getting ready to start treating Bargle next, you see Badonk comes running up with not only, you know, a mitt full... Well, I guess, where would you have stored the bone blossoms, Badonk?
He left them in there. He forgot about them.
No.
The goblin sees treasure and forgets about the
I think
mission.
those he would be very careful to stow because he knows how important they are. So he probably has a little pouch or something that he can put them in.
Do we see him coming back? Isn't he invisible?
Say again?
Do we see him coming back? He's invisible.
Oh, yeah, right, yeah. I guess he would.
It runs out, though. At the 10-minute moment, he...
And he's super stealthy. Like,
Yeah,
holy
it's
hell.
It's like Zuko goes, oh, I almost died again.
Shock. Okay, so Badonk gets back and then kind of suddenly is amongst you guys, and then puts down this bag full of stuff.
Ooh.
And there's this staff. So what you, if I'm assuming in the course of the 10 minutes that you guys are, that Bargle is having this natural medicine administered to him, you kind of get a chance to look through, and what's in there is these things. There is a small, kind of like a talisman that is a carved, small carved like cat. There is an elixir. There's probably some other stuff in here that is broken over the course of the horrific passage it took through the troll's intestinal tract. But there is a small potion. There is an elixir in there. And the difference being that the potion is in kind of a longer tube that looks like it can be consumed. The elixir is something you'd want to pour, so it looks more like a perfume kind of like vial. There's that little talisman thing. There is this really strange-looking single arrow that is carved to look like a serpent. To the point that it doesn't have an actual arrowhead. It sort of ends in a like at the head of a serpent, but it does
kind
have
of like the Thoughts of Doom from
totally, yeah.
Conan movie. Yeah.
If you had that with some like some of the flight, whatever the arrows are fletching on the end, that would be there. There is what you, I think, Bargle, you and Sir Yvain would recognize this too, as a rune stone with some kind of mystic rune on it. And there is this long charred staff as well. So,
Cool.
Yeah. So you finish getting treated, Bargle, and I think Badonk, in the time that it was taken for Wes to apply this treatment to Bargle, you'll have a chance to look through and kind of like count up the coin. Within there are 10 gold pieces, and I'll give you guys the total in GP, so you don't need to worry about that. But there's 10 GP, 3,000 copper pieces, 100 silver pieces, and a single platinum piece, for a total value of 60 GP.
Cool.
660?
No, 60.
Oh, 60.
Yeah.
Hey, there's 6 of us. That works out pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
But don't hands
five,
each of you 5 gold pieces.
It's goblin math. All right, now.
Can I look at that arrow? I want to check that arrow out.
Okay. So you grab the arrow, and I mean, it looks pretty. Yeah, it's pretty neat.
I will check out this staff, and I'm actually gonna spend 10 minutes to identify magic with my Arcana skill.
Okay.
Also interested in the staff, so he like hangs around him, like being nosy.
Sure. Now,
Yeah,
what?
I have no problem with that.
So what? Sir Yvain has detect magic as a cantrip, so he can at least tell you.
And I do too, actually.
Oh, okay. And Bargle being the greedier of the two, I'm imagining that he's probably first to, like, as you're being treated, like, wait, just
I got it.
give me a sec. What you can see is, so the staff is enchanted, the rune stone is enchanted, the arrow is enchanted, the talisman, the little cat talisman is enchanted, the elixir is enchanted, and the potion is enchanted.
Oh.
So, let's see here. Yeah, so it'll be an Arcana check.
Yeah, so it's on page 238.
Yeah, I'm on there. I'm just not sure about
Okay.
the DC.
The DCI now, it's like GM discretion.
I think it's probably going to be the level of the, like, it'll be a level-based one.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so then you're doing which one first?
I'll do the staff first because I'm Bargle and
Of course.
the thing.
Go ahead and give me an Arcana check, please.
Alrighty. Okay. Arcana. Here we go.
Whoa! Of course you're critting on the on the greed
And that
stuff.
wasn't even a crit. What did I roll here? I rolled
That is a crit.
19.
Yeah, it's 10
Oh,
over.
crit,
It's
yeah,
more
right.
than 10 over. So
Yeah.
you learn all of these things. So you, here's what you know, because you got the book there. Why don't you look up what a 3rd level staff of fire is?
Ooh, cool.
So you kind of grab the thing like, whoa!
Fire?
Yeah.
Sweet.
So, what? Let's see here. Actually, you know what, Sir? Which one? Sir Yvain is both trained in Arcana and he has detect magic, because of his he worships the goddess of magic. What's the next thing of these that you guys would like to see identified? Because he can do this contemporaneous with Bargle. No, okay, yeah, of course. All right, so let's see here. Where are you, Sir Yvain? Go. Okay, let's open them up. Look at my stream here. Here we go. Arcana. Boom. 24. Nice. So that thing, I'll actually, because you got your rule book there, Wes, why don't you look up, it is a consumable item. It is called a Viper Arrow. And you also, if you look under, it is a level 4 consumable. So if you look on, actually I got it open right now. Anyway, give me a sec. It's on page 561, Dave. Zuko, are you, do you have detect magic?
No, I do not.
Do you have, are you,
Heals, but he doesn't.
what, oh, so your source of is primal, right? You're trained in nature though, right?
I am, yes.
Yeah, what would you like to try and identify?
The cat figurine?
Sure, give me a nature check, please.
Boom.
Nice. Okay, so this is, and I can't remember what page it's on, it is an Onyx Panther Talisman.
Onyx Panther Talisman, okay.
Yeah, that is a consumable as well. All right, so Bargle, how's that staff looking?
So, Staff of Fire at 3rd level has cantrip of Produce Flame and 1st level spell Burning Hands. It's got some number of charges, which I don't know how that's determined yet in this system.
So charges are used by your level. What it is like at the start of each day during your preparations, you can attune yourself to a staff, and it gets a number of charges equal to the highest level of spell you can cast, and you can spend extra spells to like juice it up more. And then what you do is it takes a number of charges equal to the level of the spell to tap into the powers of the staff.
Okay, cool. And it's here. The description is cool. You described it being blackened and burned, like of ashen wood, but also it smells faintly of soot and
Nice.
glows as if lit by embers.
Nice. I think
pretty cool.
those only manifest if you attune to it,
Gotcha.
because otherwise it would be blindingly obvious that it's a magic item.
That's true.
Yeah.
And you can use an interact action to touch the tip of the staff to a torch, tinder, or flammable substance to ignite a flame, which is cool.
Very cool. Okay, so you've got that identified. That's taken. You can still hear the kind of moaning of the troll inside, but nothing. You can't hear the wings of the wyvern outside. Would you guys?
So Bargo says, should we identify the rest of what we've discovered when we return to Helix, or do you guys want to know what these other things are? It'd take me 10 minutes.
Zuko says, I figured out the panther thing.
What is
Oh
it?
yeah?
Yeah, you stick it, it's an Onyx Panther Talisman, you stick it to your armor. It's a free action to activate at that point when you use a sneak action. And you can move at your full speed during the sneak, triggering sneak, and any other time you sneak this turn.
Cool.
So Badonk will run like crazy in stealth mode.
Right, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I
That's
hand it
cool.
back to who's doing the party loot because I don't have very much strength.
Okay.
And your Viper arrow is exactly your Thulsa Doom arrow. It turns into a Viper when it strikes a target, and then inflicts poison, and then falls to a space next to the target and stays in attacks for up to a minute or until it's slain.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it looks like there are 3 more things. Do you guys want to spend another 10 minutes and identify those as well, or at least attempt to?
I'm fine with doing it if you guys.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Zuko's going to use his like dark vision to like keep watch this way, and Badonk can look south and guard like that.
Okay.
Wes is keeping an eye out for the outside the cave area.
Sir Yvain does really well.
And
what did you?
Actually, Wes did some healing on me when in that second 10 minute.
Yeah, it's to a 2d8 that you'll heal.
Okay, great. Because I'm just
Oh,
so
you
low
might-
that I'm. Do you want to roll it, Dave?
Nature check
Okay.
from Wes.
Cool.
Wyvern Hunter Littlefoot. What happened there?
Nice. That's strange.
Oh, terrible.
All right, well, I'll take it.
No, you know what? I'm going to use a hero point. Can I use a hero point to reroll healing?
Of course, yeah. Oh, sorry, not of course. It's not a technically no, but I don't really care. I won't let you guys reroll.
Doing my nature check then?
No, you can go. No, you can go ahead on this one. I'm fine with that. There you go.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
That's great. Awesome. Thank you, Wes.
That leaves you without. Holy shit! So here's I won't start debrief just yet, but holy crap, are hero points valuable in not dying?
Yeah.
You know, with
Totally.
Zuko going to, like, I didn't realize just how useful it is to automatically stabilize rather than getting stuck in that dying mode.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
took a risk.
Yeah.
That's his life.
And then it's there's attrition because you're building up wounds, so
Yeah.
it gets worse and worse.
Yeah. Okay, so then why don't Bargle and Zuko give me Arcana and Nature checks, please?
Yeah, I'll pick nature.
Ooh, I'll spend a hero point to redo that.
To redo
That's
that? Yeah,
pretty
you go right
low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Okay.
Crit again.
Right.
Zuko was not re-rolling.
It is
He
very
was
on brand to be, hey, I'm going to be okay with identifying the loot.
Exactly.
not. Actually, I will spend a hero point because we're near the end of the session.
Okay.
That was worse.
Okay. All right. So your greed. You dug too greedily and too deep. So there's one thing that you guys will not identify. Let me just roll randomly to see what that is. Okay, so I know what the elixir has not been identified. The other two things, the potion is a lesser healing potion.
Ooh, we need those.
It heals more than an elixir, but doesn't give you the bonus to disease and poisons.
Yep. And the rune on the rune stone is a rune of ghost touch.
Mm-hmm.
So this needs to be applied to a weapon that has at least a +1 bonus, but it...
Are you vain?
Yeah,
That's not the same thing that's on my wraps, is it?
I think your wraps are just +1 striking. What I've done is I've had to refudge your guys to when we first played this. I rolled it like old school where I didn't really pay attention to the level of powers, which is why you guys were all cruising around with like double damage weapons and stuff, which was kind of fucking with the balance of the game. So I've backed that stuff out.
Okay.
That's why, that's why your wraps don't do as much damage as they did before. They've also changed. I mean, to be honest, they changed the rules between the playtest and this, where they separated the extra dice from just the bonus to damage.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, but yes, that is something. That rune could be placed on your wraps. Your wraps are +1 wraps, and so is Wes's. Oh no, Wes's weapon has the rune of returning on it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Sir Yvain has a +1 bastard sword, but I don't think it has a rune on it.
No, it doesn't have a rune on it yet. Okay, so that's what you've got there, guys. Yeah, a bunch of gold and a bunch of stuff. You guys are extremely beaten down. You're in a dank, haunted troll cave with at least one ghost still lurking in there, and maybe more that will return, because Sir Yvain can tell you that's the case. There's a wyvern that is hungry and hurt out there, and there's a long travel.
And 2 damaged characters.
Yeah, it's pretty damaged characters here. Oh my goodness. And no one's got... Oh boy, and you guys don't have hero points. So...
Yeah, I have some hero points.
Oh no, I would say like Zuko doesn't... Oh, Zuko's... and West doesn't.
Yeah, anybody want to heal me, like, use battle medicine, or is it too late for that now to get more?
You have not...
Each person once, I believe.
Okay.
Yep. So you could take another 10 minutes and treat Zuko. Let's see how that goes, and then we'll... kind of call... Now, check in with chat, see what...
No, Wes has already treated Zuko and Bargle.
Oh, that's right, because when I was dying.
Yeah.
Right.
Badonk, are you hurt?
No.
Oh yeah, it's going to be 1
Okay,
hour.
well, then I can treat myself.
Yep.
I could try it, but I'm out of hero points, and I don't want to kill myself.
Yeah. Let me try and apply my oh god. Why is this not working?
You know that would happen.
Nice.
Yeah, nice. Good roll.
Pretty good. Okay. So, you guys have treated some wounds. You're all having a chance to recoup and regroup in here, but you do have... Your mission was successful. You have your bone blossoms.
We have to go back. We can't overnight here.
We have
to get back. That was the whole point. That the timing was of the utmost importance that we heard.
That's right.
We have a druid, right?
We do.
Does he know the heal spell?
He does, but he has blown through a bunch of his spells. Oh no, he hasn't. No, he hasn't out here. But okay. I'm not gonna blow through another player's spells without their consent. So
well, just next time I'll ask.
Yeah, you can ask Steve. I'm sure he'll be kosher with that, but we're not gonna do it when someone's not here.
We're gonna have to try and make it back to Helix now, guys.
Yes.
We got the bone blossoms, and staying here overnight just means that we have the bone blossoms and they turn into vampires.
Oh yeah, right. If you don't get back in time, that's right.
Yeah.
Clock is ticking. Okay. So, guys, holy crap. We got to use our first ghost this session. We got to use our first dragon this session. We got our first near death from a PC. Yeah. Holy shit. Man, the Barrowmaze is still living up to its reputation, you know? The wow, and you're cruising with a wounded 2 condition right now, Zuko. That's pretty brutal.
How's that going to make fatigue?
As long as I don't go 0 again, I should be fine.
Yeah, and I think, hold up, I think you can, I'm just going to quickly check treat wounds, because treat wounds does, I don't think it cures you of the wounded, or, so you're temporarily immune to treat wounds for 1 hour, so you're immune to it for an hour. Let's see here. Success, okay. Yeah, and on a success, its wounded condition is removed. So as long as someone treats your wounds afterwards, then you'll be able to get rid of that wounded. But for now, you're rocking that wounded 2 condition.
I could risk it and do battle medicine on myself, but I'd need a hero point first.
Okay, yeah, so I did a treat wounds on him after he had gotten up and everything. So he would be down 1 wounds.
Oh no, he'd be 0. It says it removes the wounded condition. So okay, so you're not wounded any longer. It's more
treated Zuko after he got up, and then I treated Bargle after after Badonk got back.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that's fine then. So then you're not wounded. So that's great. Okay, cool. Well then, guys, do you want to hear the good news from the session?
Yes.
Are you leveled up?
Well, that I don't know. You all are at different levels, but what you are getting for tonight, between the Wyvern and the Ghost Trolls and finding the Bone Blossoms, you guys are getting 250 XP.
Nice. Quarter of the way there.
That is a big deal.
I leveled.
Did you really? Nice!
Yeah, exactly 1,000.
Congrats! That is your first
Sweet.
character to level.
Oh yeah, I
Awesome.
did too.
Hey!
Nice.
Badongadonk. First two
I'm at
characters to level.
1100.
Congrats, guys.
Oh, so does that mean I just drop to 100? Like you always just take 1,000 away?
Take 1,000 away, and then,
Yeah.
yep.
So like I go to 100 if I was at 1100.
That's right, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Awesome.
Nice. Okay. So congratulations, that is fucking exciting.
That
Yeah.
Wyvern felt like he was really difficult.
Who was difficult?
The Wyvern.
The Wyvern was
Oh, yeah.
really... That was a level 6 creature.
I thought it was.
Mhm.
Like, I rolled...
Uh-huh.
Not only did I roll... Like, the way I set up the random encounters is in a bell curve. So, like, the tough stuff is at the edges and in the extremes of severe encounter and... or whatever it is, the most thing.
Right, yeah.
And the trivial encounter, they're at the outliers. I rolled a fucking 11 on the 2d6 roll, and I rolled a 20 on my 2d10 roll. That's why you guys got a tough Wyvern.
Yeah.
And the thing is, because it was slightly under cost, that's why I let it surprise you as well too, is because it was slightly. I don't know if you care about this stuff, but like for setting the difficulty, I had 160 XP to spend for my budget. A Wyvern is 120 XP, so I had 40 extra left over. So I was like, well, rather than make another fucking monster in there, I just let it surprise you guys and get one attack round. And then unfortunately,
That's cool.
I rolled that nat 20 on the initiative roll too.
Or
So I
Yeah.
got 2 raw rounds of attacks. Like, holy smokes!
Yeah.
But boy, that was an amazing fucking fight.
Yeah, totally.
Holy crap. All right.
Yeah.
So then, guys, congrats to you guys who have hit level 4. Man, oh man. And those who are inching closer. Zuko and Wes, what are you guys at for XP right now?
I'm at 280, I think. Yeah.
Nice.
Weston's at 730.
Ooh, so close.
Close.
I just missed those first 2 sessions.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
a
shoot.
newbie.
Awesome. Okay. So, great. Then, let's check in with chat, because oh boy, wow, we've had a couple, so Maud and Nth and CV have been hanging around quite a bit. Maud, thanks so much. Yeah, Maud very kindly said, don't worry, when I was, I guess it must have been when I was yapping about looking stuff up. He said, don't worry, you run a very fast game, so thank you. Let's see here. Congrats, CV says, well done, gang, great teamwork.
Natural 20.
Oh, thanks.
Yep. Mod, yeah, these guys, so we started most of these characters at level 1 in the play test. When we first started playing, characters got up to about level 3 before we switched games, but I've decided to start us all back at level 3. And in the reason we're not in some of the other games I run, I have characters start at level 1 again, and then I give them double XP until they catch up to everyone else. But in Pathfinder 2nd, because everything is level based, it really skews the capabilities of low level characters. So it's really hard for them to get their spells off, really hard for them to hit with the attack. So I'm not sure there's a lot of fun in characters just sucking for a couple of sessions. So I've just decided for everyone to be starting at the same level, and then what I'll probably do is start people one level below if their characters die or someone new comes in the game. So the rest of the characters though have played through, but Donk, Wes, and some of the other guys, Skurg, Roan, and who else was in the Wyvern. These are guys who have played for like around the last effort at the campaign lasted 34 sessions, so they have played quite a bit before.
Next time I frighten a Wyvern, run while you can. I think you will.
Yes. That's good advice. And yeah, Steve, we totally agree. Viper Arrow sounds like a Conan thing. Oh, great. Then Mott says he will watch every week. Very entertaining. Well, clearly that is for you guys. So well done, guys. Awesome.
Yeah,
and then CB says, learning so much about the mechanics of PF2 here. Hero points are super important for mitigating the poison wounded mechanics. Yeah, I agree. You know, I've had Dragon Close Call this session. Totally. So there's a couple things I'll say about that. Is for one, you know, the game really encourages minimum like 1 hero point per hour on average, and then it says on tense, you know, encounters to award them more. I had a shitty comment I deleted because, you know, if people are just being shitheads, they're not gonna. You don't stick around in the comments and you get yourself blocked. But someone has said like, "Oh, you're giving out way too many hero points," and that's just This is a good case of how that's just not the case.
Let's see. Kev doesn't pull punches on encounters. Kev doesn't pull punches on rolls. We almost die on a regular flipping basis. Whoever said too many hero points, sorry, you're not watching the right game.
Yeah, and you know, like compared to we're now 8 months into our Astonishing Swordsman and Sorcerer's Hyperborea game, the Astonishing Fortune that I give out in that is even better because it can guarantee success on saves, and that we still had PCs die. You know, like it's just giving what this gives you guys is what my perspective, it gives you guys a fighting chance against the vagaries of dice rolls. You know,
what I like about this is if Kevin had given me a hero point to help offset the poison during that whole thing, it wouldn't have been as fun or as intense. And giving it afterwards when I survived, yes, that's good. But if Zuko would have died, he would have died.
No, and that's a thing. Like if the game doesn't have stakes, then it doesn't. You know. I don't think it has meaning. If you guys knew I was fudging shit along for you, you know, and I mean the fact that you guys were suddenly down a couple of players too, that was challenging for you. But boy, oh boy, but did you guys ever do a good job of that Wyvern? And what a great, like I did not intend for you guys to necessarily run back in the cave. I figured that's what you probably would do, but I couldn't believe I rolled that nat 1 on the random encounter roll. You know.
Yeah. Loaded my method, I was like, oh, I'm running.
Yeah. So you know one thing that is really fucking cool about this game too is that as much as there's a lot of complex mechanics to it, and it's definitely a modern game with some like story game kind of mechanics, the level of challenge with it is definitely closer to an older school game, I think, than what than say like fourth edition was, right?
Yeah, I agree, definitely.
Yeah. So yeah, I agree, man. I think that the hero points are really, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys trying to chase after those hero points in those transition scenes too, like when you're.
Well, that thing, I mean, nearly killed me with one attack.
Yeah, it was crazy.
One attack, 30 points of damage. So.
Well, and this is where the level difference is such a big thing, right? Like that Wyvern. Yeah, and Zuko, that was an amazing roll on that Wyvern too.
I survived the first poison by rolling a 20.
Yeah.
I didn't die by rolling a 20.
Yeah. That Wyvern poison, so it only lasted 6 rounds, but it does like 5d6, and then if you fail a save, it does 6d6, and if you fail, it does 8d6. Like.
I'm so glad I didn't know how many d6s you were rolling.
Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh yeah. So guys, for everyone who joined us in chat, everyone who was watching us live too, thanks so much for joining us, folks. This was a really, really fun session. I don't want to speak for my players. They almost all died, and maybe I'm leaving them a little shell shocked, but I sure had a good time.
It's fun. That makes it fun.
Awesome. So as always, for those listening at home, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section below, and we will endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. Alternatively, you can reach me on Twitter at Dungeon Musings. I'm on there quite a bit. You can also shoot me an email. My email address is dungeonmusings@gmail.com. And you can also find me on the Dungeon Musings podcast, which is on all fine podcast platforms. And my most recent episode is actually talking about this particular campaign, about how this differs from the experience I had with the playtest and how I approach this thing differently this time. In addition, you may notice in the link in the description below, there is a... first off, if you did enjoy seeing us live and you want to know when we're playing again, if you go to the community section of the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel, every Sunday night I will post what our schedule is for the coming week. And in addition, if you want to make sure not to miss us, be sure to hit subscribe and hit the bell icon. It'll let you know when we're going live. And then you can also double check that time on our on the community section. I should be posting on Twitter more often, but I'm just negligent in posting for when we're actually going live. So the community tab is usually the best place to go, and you should get a notification of that if you have subscribed and you have the bell icon on the channel. In addition, there is a link in the description of the video to something called Heroes Save Villages. That is the charity fundraising campaign that we run on the channel. We don't monetize the channel in any other way. We don't run Patreon. We don't run ads. If you did enjoy the session, if you enjoy the content in the channel, I just ask that you consider clicking through and learning a little more about the Heroes Save Villages campaign. It is a charity campaign where you can donate to the SOS Children's Villages International Charity, which is a really great charity that benefits orphan and abandoned children in over 130 countries. There's over 80,000 kids that benefit from the services of this organization. What it does is it helps set up stable, supportive environments for kids to grow up, to have a nurturing kind of parental figure, a supportive community, and to avoid the kind of hellish existence that they likely would have otherwise. So it's a really, really terrific charity. Donors, all the money that goes towards the Heroes Save Villages campaign goes directly to that organization to help them do what they do to help out those kids. So it all goes towards a really good charity or good beneficiary. What's the word I'm looking for here, guys? It's a good
Beneficiary sounds good.
Yeah. What do you call it? I had another point, but I lost myself in my spiel. Obviously, I don't want anyone to feel obliged to go to donate, but I just ask that if you do enjoy watching us all goofing around, that you consider clicking through and just learning a little more about the initiative. Lastly, I want to thank my players. Jeff, Dave, John, George, and Arlen, who was here for a bit too. Thank you so much for playing tonight, guys. This was awesome. I learned a lot going through, oh boy, and seeing you guys fight a dragon. Holy smokes.
Same. That was awesome. Yeah, it was fun.
Tune in next week. See what almost kills Zuko again.
Yeah, exactly. John, you are totally one of the gang now in the Barrowmaze, because I try and kill people every week.
It's true.
Oh yeah, and Bargo, goddamn, I can't.
We lost 3 henchmen at this very spot. I mean,
yeah, yeah, you did. Oh my gosh.
Hirelings.
Hirelings, yeah. Cool.
Oh, that was a troll poop.
Yeah, that's it's interesting. So the wizard or whatever that hid in that little alcove that you discovered before, Wes, if you compare the notes, the book that's in there is actually the same. This is all the remnants of that same person. Yeah. So anyway, so for those listening at home, again, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you so much for those who joined us live in chat too, guys. I really appreciate you being in there. It's been fun having, and I think we're getting better at actually checking in with chat throughout the session as well too. So, and Wes is already spurned to poetry. Yeah. Look at this. That means that guy is trying to earn his...
last session's been revised.
He's editing.
Nice. I'm editing poetry while we're talking.
Awesome. Okay, so then, until next time, folks, thank you again for joining us, and until we see you again, happy gaming!